Hey, what's good, family? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Damn, they coming up in here fast. Hey, what's good, family? Y'all gonna hit the like button, right? So this right here is a little bit far different from what I normally talk about. Something I want to discuss with y'all, right? Now I know this right here is like an old case. This right here is a very old case. Y'all, when you get up in the building, go hit that like button. Hey, good morning to you too. Good morning. All right, so this right here is far different than what I normally talk about, right? Hit that like button real time. So this right here is a far different way I normally talk about. I'm gonna go and just jump straight into it, right? So this right here is an old case, as y'all probably saw. I was talking about kenneka Jenkins, the Dracula video coming. You know what I'm saying? I can touch bases on that too before I get off this live. But right now, what I want to talk about is just this kenneka Jenkins situations. Now, a lot of people have been talking about, like, look, I want y'all to bear with me real quick, right? I did my little research. I looked at some shit, saw some shit, police report, the people that the police interviewed, what they said, how things contradict each other, what this person said was actually supposedly had happened, allegedly, and all this other good shit, right? So me personally, Zach, I looked at Zach TV information too, and I saw that Zach TV said that he felt like anybody who had any way on tampering with any type of evidence had to have been security. All right. I personally feel that Monifa knew somebody that worked at the motel. And this is the reason why I said it, right? So have y'all remember seeing that video about this nigga with the blue jacket that was that's supposed to have been there whenever kenneka Jenkins died? In fact, whenever they had like a little video or whatever about kenneka Jenkins walking inside the kitchen or whatever the case may have been, people was claiming that they see a nigga with the blue jacket on. Do y'all recall that? Talk to me in the comments. Real talk. Hey, I appreciate you, young. I'm gonna call you Young E. All right. So anyway, right. So the nigga with the blue jacket on, believe it or not, right? I'm finna make a video about this shit. I got evidence, right? Everything that I'm saying, my nigga, I got receipts and evidence, my nigga. That nigga with the blue jacket, he worked for the motel. He worked with the motel. I don't believe he's security. I think he is a janitor. Okay? I believe he's a janitor. The police interviewed this nigga and asked this nigga, have you or your brother dated kenneka Jenkins? Okay? Now, in order for the police to ask this man, have he ever had any relationship with kenneka Jenkins or his brother had a relationship with kenneka Jenkins, tells me that they know something which possibly tie you in with having some type of formal relationship with kenneka. All right? Or with somebody at that party. The second question the police asked the nigga was you present at that night in room 926? He said no. All right. No, the blue jacket that was in the kitchen. And supposedly he was in Irene jacket too as well. I'm on live real quick. All right, later. All right, so somebody say it was good, Sean. God damn. What? But anyway, though, right? So this nigga, okay, before I get off topic, right? So this nigga with the blue jacket, right? They asked him, was he present that night at the motel room? He told 12 that he was not present, that he was not there. Okay? Other than seeing the reflection of Irene's glasses and seeing somebody who might have blue on or the blue jacket on, that's the only evidence that we got that he possibly was there. But let's check the ballistics, right? Let's look at this shit thoroughbredly. We don't have enough evidence to say that this man was actually there in room 926. All right, to say that he was there at room 926. All right, but what caught me off surprise is when 12 asked this nigga, do you have any relationship with kenneka Jenkins? Or if not, did your brother have a relationship with kenneka Jenkins? All right, me personally, I feel as if he did not have a relationship with kenneka Jenkins, but he had a relationship with Monifa. Either him or his brother had a relationship with Monifa. And they mistaked the Monifa with kenneka, because that's just how close the whole circle was. Now, I'm going to tell you the reason why I said this, right? is because there's been a time where they say, okay, now on the police report, they said at, I want to say around 3 o'clock, 3 something, they said kenneka Jenkins was in the motherfucking front, was in the front of the building, seemed intoxicated and drunk. If you go back and look at the footage, that was not kenneka Jenkins that they said was her. That was not her. That was not kenneka. Real talk. And if you go back to the footage, you will see this, right? And everything I'm finna tell y'all right now, right? I swear to God, I'm so invested in this shit, bro. I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna show y'all every fucking receipt that I got. I'm showing y'all all the, I'm gonna show y'all the police reports. I'm gonna show y'all the videos and everything. So look, that was not kenneka Jenkins. So the way it was that easy for them to mistake her identity is that easy for them to mistake him possibly having a relationship with kenneka when in actuality, he was fucking with Monifa. Either him or his brother was fucking with Monifa. True story told. All right. Samaya and Monifa was the last 2 people seen with kenneka. Samaya went up in the room, got kenneka's shit, which left Monifa with kenneka. And for some reason, she left kenneka in the hallway and she ran up beside. They tried to say that she was discombobulated under the influence or something. She couldn't think straight or nothing like that. Whenever they left that room, 926, kenneka was the one who told them people that I ain't got my car keys and I ain't got my phone. If you that really fucked up and under the influence and don't know what the fuck you doing and none of that shit, you having the awareness that you don't have your car keys or your phone wouldn't even come to mind, which tells me that she was aware to the point where she knew what the fuck she was doing and she knew what the fuck that was going on, all right? Another thing, too, there's a video when kenneka was coming out the elevator. It says 224. Again, I'm finna make a video and I'm gonna show y'all my receipts. Kenneka Jenkins came out the elevator at 224. Then there's another video of her coming out the elevator at 3:30. Which tells me that the videos at some form of fashion had to been tampered with. Now, if she was being recorded by 2 different cameras, then it would be easy for me to say, okay, well, maybe this camera is an hour ahead and this camera right here is an hour and a couple minutes behind. But there's no way for one camera, the same camera, to give you 2 different times. At one moment, this one camera said 224. The next moment, the same camera saying 3:30. Which tell me that this camera was tampered with. Now, Zach TV told us that he don't feel like anybody in that room had any type of involvement, simply because they don't have the type of strings to pull to manipulate the cameras. I understand that. But whenever we got somebody who is affiliated with kenneka Circle, who works at the motel, my nigga tells me, nigga, that's good enough right there, my nigga. That nigga with the blue jacket, that was your plug right there. That was your plug right there. And because I noticed Zach is there, so he knew something. I'm okay, look, before I'm able to open up my mouth and say that Zach TV is dead because he knew something about that case, I gotta have thoroughbred evidence. Every time I show my face on this, my platform is all based off of evidence and receipts. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't just say, oh yeah, he did because he knew something. Everything I'm telling y'all right now about the kenneka Jenkins case, my nigga, I got receipts for him. And I swear to God, nigga, I'm finna show y'all. Hold up, wait a minute. I wish I can go on the big TV and show y'all niggas. But anyway, though, right? So look, another thing too, right? Kenneka Jenkins, she showed up to the party with Irene, Samaya, and Bree, okay? At some point in time, all 3 of these bitches, right? Including Kenneka, that's 4. But I'm not talking about Kenneka. At some point in time in this party, Monifa ended up leaving the party and coming back an hour and so later. Samaya ended up leaving the party at some point and coming back sometimes later. Bree ended up leaving the party and coming back sometimes later. Okay? The nigga that Bree left the party with got interviewed by 12, and he told 12 that he was never there. He told 12 he was never there. Look, everything, I'm gonna show y'all receipts. I'm gonna show y'all receipts, bro. I got the information of what these niggas said and what these bitches said, my nigga. All right? At a little bit after 2 o'clock, Kenneka texts Samaya and told Samaya that she was ready to go. Samaya did not answer her text message until like 30 minutes later. All right? Then when she didn't answer the text, she said some shit about some nigga might have a little dick or some shit, some weird shit. And everything I'm finna show y'all, nigga, I'm finna show y'all this shit, right? So somebody texted that, right? But my thing is, how come everybody that Kenneka came to the party with at some point in time left the party? They all left the party at different timings. True enough, but what the fuck y'all had going on? You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying somebody had something to do with it. I'm not saying Brie had something to do with it. But my nigga Monifa, nigga, hey, say, man, you don't look good, my nigga. And then Monifa just lost a damn child. True story. She got pregnant. I think she got pregnant sometime last year. Had the baby, dropped the baby off, ended up breaking up with the baby daddy and some more shit. Her mama, Monifa mama, was taking care of the baby on some real nigga shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because Monifa just want to go out club hopping and all this other crazy shit, my nigga. And then she just recently just lost her damn child. True story. Hold on, let me get to these comments real quick. It's crazy. So she ain't get killed by the niggas who she tried to set up. So look, I'm not saying, okay, look, first and foremost, Kenneka Jenkins was not an angel. Kenneka Jenkins used to set up niggas. True story. I got receipts for that shit too. Whenever Kenneka Jenkins passed away, Kenneka Jenkins' sister, what's your Instagram? My Instagram is Teflon Blogs _55. Kenneka Jenkins' sister went to a graveyard, and right, and if you pay attention to the background, right, they talks about on how Kenneka Jenkins used to set up niggas. Okay, Kenneka Jenkins' boyfriend, he was part of Goody Mob, if I'm not mistaken. Those some Vice Lord niggas. Them niggas was on the west side. Them niggas from the west side. You had some Vice Lords in that bitch. You had some GDs in that bitch. The reason why I didn't do a video 4 years ago because I ain't had no platform 4 years ago. You know what I'm saying? And neither did I know the information that I know now. Yeah, I know she was sending them niggas. Heard that too. I tried to type in your Instagram. And it pop up. Look, after this right here, somebody's Gerard Garber, something like that. I got somebody follow. I got somebody follow. But anyway, look, before I lose y'all niggas, right? Kenneka Jenkins used to set up niggas, right? But despite her setting up niggas, right? The nigga that she was fucking with that was in jail at that time, my nigga. That was in jail at the time, my nigga. He ended up he ended up getting killed sometime last year. Yeah, she was setting up niggas at the funeral. I mean, not the funeral, but she was setting niggas up before she passed away. She was setting niggas the fuck up, all right? Now, I don't believe that Monifa herself had the ability to kill Monifa in the way. Okay, look, before I jump over myself, right? I want y'all to pay attention to this shit too. They said they said Kenneka Jenkins had some type of epilepsy form of pills inside of her system, right? Now, at first I was buying it. At first I was believing that maybe she really did have some motherfucking pills in the system. And if that is the case, how did she get it in her system? Now, it's already said through police investigation, Monifa, when Monifa was questioned by the police department, Monifa told 12 that Kenneka came pick me up. We went to go get Samaya. And then from there, we went to go get Bree. And then from there, we went to take Bree to go. Okay? I think Monifa said that shit. Either Monifa or Samaya said that shit to 12. But they said they went to go take them to go get some pills. Now, Irene already stated on Zach TV platform that that Kenneka Jenkins do not take any pills because she popped pills one time. She had a bad experience, so after that, she don't fuck with it no more. All right? But at some point in time, it's very much so possible that Monifa, Samaya, or Bree gave Kenneka Jenkins some motherfucking pills before they got to that party. All right? The whole time she was at the party, right? If you look at the videos, right, when Monifa had the camera on her and some more shit, or even when Irene had the camera on her and some more shit, they kept telling Kenneka Jenkins, like, damn, what's wrong with you? Why you ain't enjoying yourself? Damn, you drunk already? No, I'm not drunk. She said that she don't feel good. At some point in time, she said she don't feel good. And this is a little bit after midnight, around 1 o'clock. She was already stating she don't feel good, which tells me if she did have any type of pills in the system, maybe them epilepsy pills, if she did have those pills in the system, my nigga, she was already feeling the effects of it before that shit already went down. All right. And if you taking epilepsy pills, my nigga, and you drinking with it, my nigga, like, come on, bro. That shit really gonna make you feel some type of way. It's not gonna be a good high neither. It's not gonna be a good high neither. Now, if anything, I really feel like she maybe popped the Xan or some shit. Or popped something that she thought she was popping. It was laced with some of that shit or some shit like that. But really, it got to the point where I don't even believe that she might have even popped that pill. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot of people in that room. You know what I'm saying? You had some GDs and some Vice Lords in that bitch. There would be no trace of it. You know what I'm saying? It was some GDs and some Vice Lords in that bitch, right? But the whole thing is just crazy, bro. Hold on, let me hit the vape real quick. Yeah, bear with me. So look, again, I'm finna drop a video I'm gonna show y'all my receipts. Another thing too, right? Y'all ain't gonna feel this, right? Y'all ain't gonna feel what I finna say. But again, I got receipts for this shit, and it's just how I feel. It's a manager. I think this nigga called a beverage manager or some shit like that. He dealing with the kitchen and the foods and all this other good shit. The person who found Kenneka Jenkins' body, all right? Now, the person who found Kenneka Jenkins' body, he walks in there. He walks in the kitchen. He goes up in the freezer, directly to the freezer. He don't go in the kitchen, look under the stove. He don't go inside the office that's in the kitchen that Kenneka passed up going into the freezer. He don't go, no, he go directly into the goddamn freezer. As soon as he see Kenneka Jenkins, my nigga, he comes out. He go to the side. He grabs some pillows and some sheets, look like. He continue to work. All right. Then he go get the motherfucking attention. He contact 12, and then he bring 12 back out there. Then the 12 start their investigation because they see Kenneka Jenkins laying in the freezer. My first question is, once you see the dead body, my nigga, why did you proceed to work? Another thing too, I got receipts. When police the police questioned this nigga twice. They investigated this nigga twice. They sat down with this nigga twice. The first time they asked this nigga, what happened whenever you found Kenneka Jenkins, right? He said that I thought that law enforcement was behind me whenever I saw this shit. The second time they questioned this nigga, he said when I saw the shit, I went back and had to go get law enforcement. How did you go from thinking that 12 was with you to going to say that I had to go get 12? And another thing too, after you saw the dead body, why did you go, instead of going directly to go get 12, my nigga, why did you go and get some motherfucking sheets? Like, nigga, you continue to work. You continue to buff your day. And then whenever the manager, the front desk manager, right? Whenever the front desk manager looked at the video and saw a woman go inside the kitchen and never coming back out, go and get law enforcement and take law enforcement, was on her way taking law enforcement to the goddamn kitchen. Why was you following her? You know what I'm saying? It's almost like if you was guilty of some shit, and if anything go down, my nigga, I gotta be there to see it. I gotta be there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, it don't, hold on. Let me get to these conversations. Why couldn't she let herself out of the freezer? Another thing too, right? And 411. Another thing, I'm gonna say this shit right here too. The freezer. I got receipts for this shit too. The freezer did not close on its own. So when she went inside the motherfucking freezer, right? When the freezer closed behind her, the freezer did not close all the way. Stacy, hello, how you doing? The freezer did not close all the way. These are facts. The freezer did not close all the way. In fact, the first person who walked inside the kitchen, was not the person who found Kenneka. It was the manager, the weird manager, white looking guy. He said when he walked inside he walked inside the kitchen. He saw the freezer from a distance, and he realized the freezer was open more than usual. Then they asked him, like, what do you mean? He said, well, you know, the freezer don't close all the way. The person who found Kenneka Jenkins, right, told 12 that whenever he found Kenneka Jenkins, the freezer was closed, shut, and secured. Meaning, telling me when he went inside the motherfucking freezer, before he opened up that freezer door, my nigga, the freezer door was closed and locked, my nigga. Now, it's either that janitor is lying about the freezer door being open more than usual, or that freezer was actually locked and somebody locked her ass in that motherfucker. I got receipts for everything I finna tell you. I'm telling y'all, bro. Look, I swear to God, my channel It's the only goddamn channel that I'm gonna give y'all. And whenever I come to y'all with some shit, my nigga, this is straight raw off the brick and to the bottle. This is some straight raw shit. He opened the free. Okay, another thing too. I'm finna get that. I'm finna get to that too. Who is this? I can't read your name. But you said he opened the freezer with keys. Facts. White shirt, black pants, keys jangling from his side. He said that same man who had the keys told law enforcement, my nigga, and I told y'all, bro, I got receipts for everything I finna tell y'all right here. I got the motherfucking paperwork of what every person in that motherfucking room said. Every person that was ever questioned by 12, I got the paperwork on what these niggas said. I swear to God. And I'm finna show y'all niggas. If my girl fuck around and leave, I'm gonna put it up on a big screen. If she don't, by the time I end this live, my nigga, I will come with a video and I'm dropping all that shit. I don't give a fuck about getting paid or not. I ain't gotta be monetized. I'm finna show you. But anyway though, right? So the nigga who found Kenneka Jenkins told 12 that the motherfucking freezer was closed and secured and locked. Which makes sense to me because when you went there, nigga, you had the keys. You had the keys. And I believe that, my nigga, I believe that the freezer was possibly locked. If you had no involvement in this shit, I believe the freezer was possibly locked. But at the same time, though, the janitor said that when he went up in the kitchen, minutes before Kenneka Jenkins was found, when he walked inside to their kitchen, the door was open more than usual. So if the door was open more than usual, that means it wasn't locked. But again, the person found Kenneka Jenkins, he told 12 that the door was locked and secured. All this shit is in black and white. All this shit is written down. Hold up real quick. Let me get to this conversation real quick. Hold up real quick. So I want to answer the people questions. Somebody I know posted a paperwork 2 years ago on Facebook. I'm gonna get to that too. Yeah, I seen that too. I'm yelling, yeah. There was a security running around with a bloody nose too. I seen the Mexican zipping up his. Okay, another thing too, right? The security guard that was a Mexican, right? I don't believe he had any part in this shit. I don't believe he played any part in this shit. I believe he knew what happened. I believe he knew what the fuck was going on, right? So whenever he was questioned, I got this information too, though. Everything I'm telling y'all is, I'm finna prove it to y'all. I swear to God. When 12 asked this nigga about what he did that night and etc. and all this other good shit, right? He told 12, after this interview, in 3 days, I'm going back to my country. He wasn't from America. He wasn't here illegally. He was here legally. But he told 12, nigga, after 3 days, I'm going back to my motherfucking country. Why would he say that? I don't believe he said it because he played some type of part in it. I believe he said that because he knew something was fishy. He knew something was fucked up. He said, why was security fighting the wall? I don't know nothing about that. He said illegal work usually try and be quiet. They come here to work under the hospitality program. He said, then who turned the freezer on? Another thing too, right? If the freezer is unoccupied and not in service, right? Why would the motherfucker be on? All right. So the person who found Kenneka Jenkins, right? They asked the nigga, when you open up the freezer, was the light on or off? He said, I don't recall whether it was on and off. The both time they interviewed this nigga, he said the same thing twice. I don't recall whether the lights was on and off. But for some reason, he remembered that the motherfucker was cold. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, he remembered that the motherfucker was cold. So you can't recall whether or not did you see lights in the motherfucker. But you can tell me that the motherfucker was cold. And you was the motherfucker who saw Kenneka Jenkins. So when you saw this body laying down, you don't recall whether or not lights was on or off? You feel what I'm saying? I think. Now, what I'm finna tell y'all right here, this is not factual. This is just my belief. Hold up, before I get into that, the same person who found Kenneka Jenkins' body, swear to God, I got facts, I got receipts. The same nigga who found Kenneka Jenkins' body is the same motherfucker who gave police the goddamn video. After they said there is no video. Look, follow me real quick. when Kenneka Jenkins' body first was found, y'all vouched for me, right? Y'all, I was in prison when this shit happened. You feel me? So when I came home, this was old to y'all, but new to me. Vouch for me when I say this, right? Whenever Kenneka Jenkins' body first was found, did they or did they not say that they had no video of Kenneka Jenkins going inside the freezer? If y'all don't know, I got receipts for that shit too. Talk to me real quick. Did the motel say they have no video of this young lady going inside the freezer? Tell me right now, before I proceed. Somebody say it right now. All right. Somebody say, yep, okay, yep. We have no video of this young lady going inside the freezer. When they said that, 12 did their little investigation from the 10th till the 15th. All right? From the 10th till the 15th, they were doing their little investigation, right? Then on the 15th, they interviewed the same nigga twice who found Kenneka's body, right? They interviewed him the last time on the 15th. After he talked to 12, he gave 12 the video. Kenneka Jenkins passed away on the 9th, right? 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 6 days after this motherfucker died. Now all of a sudden, you want to give these niggas a take. Bro, you got more than enough time to tamper with this evidence. You got more than enough time to finesse these motherfucking videos. Another thing, too. I got receipts for this shit, too. I swear to God. When y'all saw Kenneka Jenkins walking inside that hallway, bro, I got evidence to say that she was not in that hallway. She was she was over there by the motherfucking kitchen. True story. What's up, family? Kenneka Jenkins was not in that hallway. And I'm finna prove it to y'all, niggas. I swear to God, I'm finna prove it to y'all, niggas. I'm gonna show y'all the footage of her walking inside that hallway, bumping against them walls and shit, bumping on that staircase and grabbing herself right before she falls type shit. She was not in that hallway, and neither did she grab onto them goddamn stairs. I'm going to show y'all what she bumped into, and I'm going to show y'all what she grabbed onto before she fell, bro. She was not in the motherfucking hallway. I'm going to show y'all, nigga. I swear to God, bro. I got receipts. I'm not just talking out my ass because it sound good. I'm telling y'all this shit because I got fucking proof. I swear to God, bro. Get them lights up real quick, man. We got 55 people in the building. Let's get 55 lights real quick. Let's get them lights up real quick. Hold on, let me hit this vape real quick. I'm going to talk to y'all some more. Hold on. Always this goddamn computer work. I'll show y'all right now. I swear to God. But like I said, when I get off this live, I will drop a video and I'm gonna show y'all niggas this shit, bro. I'm invested in this shit. I ain't got no job neither. You said, was the entire hallway and the staircase CGI? D, what's that? I don't know what that means. Just tell me what that meant. I'm gonna tell you right now, damn, so the hallway video ain't real. No, it's not. No, it's not. Think about it. If you look at the whole video, right? The security guard, okay, it was a nigga at the front desk. When you work at the motel, right? Cause my bitch, she used to work at the motel. So whenever you do a night audit, right? You can't leave where you at. So therefore, the only person that is free to roam the motel is security. So if you can't leave where you at, but you need pillows, you need sheets, you need this and you need that for the motel, the security is going to be the nigga who go and get it for you. Because he's the only nigga that's able to you know what I'm saying, to roam and shit like that. So the nigga at the front desk tells security, hey, say, look, we need this, we need that. The whole fucking night, this nigga running around the whole motel. So you mean to tell me Kenneka Jenkins is roaming around this whole motel an hour and a half, close to 2 hours, just roaming around, and she never bumped against security? Security never spotted her. Security never seen her. And this whole night, he been running around this whole motherfucker. She was not roaming around the hallways. You feel me? Of course, she came out the elevator. And when she came out the elevator, remember this, we got 2 different timings when she came out the elevator. At one moment, the camera said she came out the elevator at 2:24. The next moment, the camera said she came out the elevator at 3:30. This is the same elevator, the same moment, the same camera. So for this one camera to give me 2 different timings on when she came out the elevator tells me, my nigga, this camera was tampered with. So when I know this camera was tampered with, my nigga, now I can question this whole fucking footage. You feel me? No, she was not walking up and down the hallway because ballistics tells me this. How you have security walking around this whole motherfucker? It ain't nobody saw her. Security ain't seen her. She roamed around this hallway for damn near 2 hours. And ain't nobody bumped across her. Ain't nobody saw her. That tells me that she wasn't even in the hallways like that, my nigga. She wasn't even in the hallways like that, my nigga. And then Monifa made a Snapchat saying that it's her fault that Kenneka went to the freezer just off the simple fact that she told them that we should get drunk, go to the freezer, and record ourselves. That's how Kenneka. This is Monifa words. That's how Kenneka knew where the freezer was at. Well, how familiar are you with this goddamn motel for you to know where every goddamn thing at? We go back to telling me about this nigga with the blue hoodie. Well, you know what I'm saying? He tells me with this nigga with the blue hoodie, because this nigga with the what a lot of people don't know is this nigga that we talking about with this goddamn blue jacket on. This nigga worked for the goddamn motel. True story. And for those who just now tuning in, let me tell you again. When 12 interviewed this nigga with the blue jacket, they asked this nigga, did you or your brother fuck with Monifa? Fuck with Kenneka. They asked him, did you or your brother have a relationship with Kenneka Jenkins? He said no. Was you there at 9:26? He said no. They asked him, when was you last there? He said, man, I worked the day shift. I want to say this nigga said 3 o'clock he was already off of work. But that's where he worked at. That was his place of business. And I swear to God, everything I'm telling y'all, bro, I got receipts for this shit. And I'm going to show y'all. I'm not just talking out my ass. What the fuck? I think it's People Nation. People Nation. I don't know, bro. I want to show y'all real quick. Hold on. One of Kenneka friends used to work at the hotel. I thought, was that a lie? I was told that either Irene or Monifa worked at the motel. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was told. And then I also was told that first I was told it was Irene and Monifa work at the motel. Then I was told that either Irene or Monifa people work at the motel. And then I was told that Irene and Monifa, they just throw parties so frequently at motels. That's how they know them so well, which I highly doubt. I don't give a fuck how often or how frequently you go to a motel. You not is gonna have access to certain things. You're not gonna just know about certain things. You feel me? So I feel like that's out the window. That's out the picture. I don't believe that. But I don't know whether or not if anyone want to work at the motel, which I highly doubt. But I do know that they affiliated with somebody who do work at the motel, and that somebody is the nigga with that blue jacket. Let me tell you. It said, be careful. Remember, Zach TV was talking about this. No, Bree had on like a little white thotty ass shirt with some black jeans. No, she wasn't dressed like an actual employee. Somebody said, I know, I recently seen looking at the stuff again. Did you see the Vice vid of Sharina? I don't know if I'm reading that right. I always thought the kid was white. We saw some really clear footage and it was a black kid. It said she was close to the lady with the kid with the swimming thing on his neck. Computer generated images. I have the video, the same hall, same thing, doing different things. Oh, Kendrick Johnson, bro. That's a closed and shut case. That's a closed and shut case. The Kendrick Johnson situation, my nigga, look, I'm gonna tell you like this here, bro. Kendrick Johnson had a problem with some white boys. He fought one of the white boys on a school bus. He beat the white boy ass. The white boy said, nigga, okay, I'm gonna come back and get you. And then I feel like the white boys end up killing him. I think the white boys end up hitting that nigga upside the head with some crazy shit, killing him, throwing his ass up in the mat. The white boy's daddy is a goddamn a federal agent. And then the kids at the school told everybody, like, shit, the daddy coming over here and question us about some shit. Like, real talk. This is public information. The white kids who last had a problem with this boy who wrote up in this goddamn map, their daddy is a federal agent. All right? Whenever Kendrick parents found out about this boy, they went to the schoolhouse, raised hell. And then that's when the daddy came out and started questioning the students and shit. I don't know what was said exactly. I don't know what was said exactly though, but You know what I'm saying? If I'm a father, right, and I know my kids had nothing to do with this shit, there's no reason for me to go to the schoolhouse and question anybody about shit. Because I work for the law and I know over time the law will prevail. I ain't got nothing to worry about. My kids ain't got shit to worry about. They had nothing to do with nothing. You feel me? But if I knew that my kids possibly had a part in it, let alone knew that my kids had a part in this shit, my nigga, then sure, of course, nigga, I'm finna go, hey, nigga, what you know? No, you didn't see shit. You don't know shit. My kid was not involved. You know what I'm saying? I'm you know what I'm saying? I'm a voice it because I don't want my kids in that shit. But anyway, though, and they stole his motherfucking organs. His parents went to go dig him up to perform another autopsy. They found this nigga whole body full of toilet paper and some more shit. Bro, I'm gonna tell you some shit. And I'm gonna tell you another thing too, bro. I'm gonna tell you some more shit too, bro. I got evidence for this shit too. I got receipts, my nigga. When Trayvon Martin got killed, my nigga, it was the motherfucking parents' job to make sure that they got justice for their kid. But they fucked that up. And I'm gonna tell y'all real quick. So I'm gonna tell you just real quick. I'm gonna tell you he's gonna be real brief. Trayvon Martin got killed by George Zimmerman, right? Okay. Yeah, it'll say, look, kenneka okay, Trayvon Martin got killed by George Zimmerman, right? I got receipts for this shit too. Y'all stay tuned. I'm gonna show y'all too. Trayvon Martin was on the phone with a 16-year-old little girl. I think Trayvon at the time was 17. The girl was 16 years old. Okay. Everybody started saying, hey, Trayvon Martin was on the phone with a 16-year-old little girl. She heard this and that go down. This is what she said, yada, 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 yada. When it was time for trial, right? Trial was just a year later. The girl on the stand was 18 years old. I'm going to let that shit sink in real quick. I'm going to hit this vape real quick. I'm going to talk to y'all some more. The girl on the trial was 18 years old. The girl on the trial was 18 years old in the 9th grade. I'm gonna let that shit sink in. I'm gonna hit this shit one more time, man. Yeah, the daddy a Mason. Daddy a Mason. But I ain't gonna get too deep into the conspiracies. I'm just gonna go off of facts right now. The girl on trial, 18 years old. I'm gonna wind it back a little bit. The police get Trayvon Martin's phone, see the phone records, and said that somebody under this number named this. We need to go see her. Trayvon Martin, mom, saw the girl, dropped the girl off, took the girl home. Trayvon Martin's mom is the one who gave the police that girl information, gave the police that girl address. She knows how the fuck the girl looks. When the police go to that address, the police is told, oh no, she don't stay here. She stay over yonder somewhere. So the police go over there and speak to the girl. That's when that big fat precious looking bitch came out. The mama saw this girl, was like, hold on, wait a minute. This is not the same girl that my son be talking to. Call up the girl that her son actually be talking to. And I say, what the fuck going on? She told the mama, like, nah, me and Trayvon Martin, I wasn't on the phone with him. He was talking to my sister. Me and Trayvon Martin, we don't go together. He talked to my sister. Okay. So the police asked the sister, are you 16? She said, no. She said, no, I'm not 16. Is your name is so-and-so? No, that's not my name. The bitch ain't know nothing about nothing. Literally. And as Trayvon Martin mom, my nigga, by you knowing the real, my nigga, it was your motherfucking job to make sure that girl who actually was on the phone prevail herself and tell her 12 what the fuck is going on. You feel what I'm saying? And this is proof. This is proof. Whenever 12, and this is on video, my nigga, 12 sat Precious, I'm gonna call her Precious. 12 sat Precious down. Asked Precious your name so-and-so. She said no. If this your last name, she said no. So you telling me that you going off a fake age and you're going off a fake name. Okay. And you like, you know what I'm saying? Like her stories contradicted each other. She didn't know shit about what was said on the phone that night. She didn't know shit about what was said that night because Trayvon Martin never talked to her. When police went inside his phone, my nigga, the same number that he was talking to, my nigga, the girl was sending him, pictures and shit. And the pictures never add up to this pressure looking ass girl. The whole evidence and the whole case laid on this girl, this pressure looking ass girl. And because you wasn't on the phone with her, boo-boo, because you didn't know him, boo-boo, and you went on the stand, make yourself look like a complete ass, you ain't know shit about shit, or none of that shit, my nigga. And still, you got the Black Lives Matter standing behind you. You got this motherfucking, I don't know what the fuck he called, the motherfucking representative, black bald head nigga. He's running behind you. Then you got Trayvon Martin parents, mom and dad running behind you. And the mama already know that that's not really you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You the reason why George Zimmerman went free, my nigga. You the reason why George Zimmerman went free. Trayvon Martin daddy, he a Mason. So they showed, they let this nigga listen to a motherfucking video of his son screaming for help. The first thing this motherfucker do is say, nah, that's not my son. Then when trials start up, he gonna go on stand and he gonna tell the people that, oh yeah, that's my son. So now all of a sudden that's your son. Like they fucked the whole case up, my nigga. They fucked the whole case up, my nigga. They fucked the whole case up, my nigga. Cause that girl was not the girl that Trayvon Martin was talking to. It was not the color. He said crumb. He said right. She should have never took the stand. And the crazy thing about it, bro, this bitch graduated when she was 21. She graduated high school when she was 21. First and foremost, by you being 18 in the 9th grade, that tell me that your IQ level is low. So by your IQ level being that low, the lawyers knew, the parents, Trayvon Martin parents knew, you was not about to take no goddamn stand. And then on top of that, I know this is not you. You know what I'm saying? And we going over this story together multiple times, and every time you get on camera, my nigga, you freeze up and contradict yourself, my nigga. You not finna take the stand. We need a conviction right now. Yeah, Black Lives Matter started after Trayvon Martin was killed. Black Lives Matter started after Trayvon Martin was killed. And they've been making money off of dead young black men ever since. I hate to say it, my nigga. No, fuck that. I love to say this shit because people got to know the truth. The people who started Black Lives Matter, my nigga, one of them hoes came off of Section 8. Real nigga shit. You can Google this shit. You can look this shit up. One of them hoes came off of Section 8. Now all them hoes got money. One of them hoes make so much money, my nigga. This bitch right here, she doing real estate. And she don't lease no house out to no niggas. True story. The hoe who came off of Section 8, my nigga, she makes so much motherfucking money, my nigga. They arrest that bitch a couple years ago for fraud. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, these motherfuckers, they making money. Okay, look, there's no way for people who started Black Lives Matter to be making so much money to the point where they don't even have to work no more. But for Trayvon Martin family still having to work, something wrong with that. For Michael Brown family still having to work, something wrong with that. Y'all making motherfucking M's. Y'all making money off these dead ass people. And Black Lives Matter, my nigga. I support Black Lives Matter whenever Black lives show me that Black lives actually matter. You feel what I'm saying? When a white man kill a black man, nigga, it's a problem. When a nigga go out there and kill a nigga, it's all good. Nah, fuck that. When a nigga kill a nigga, we should go march. When a white man kill a nigga, my nigga, we should go to the courthouse and fuck with the legislation and tell a nigga we need some motherfucking laws changed around this bitch. That's why I said they don't work. People with the Black Lives Matter, they don't work. Say the one who started it and was speaking for Black Lives Matter moved to the white fence big house and married to a white man. Look it up. Hey, I already know. Now you got me with that married to white. I ain't know about the married to the white man shit. But I do know one of them hoes, she do real estate. And she don't lease out nothing to no black families, no black people, no none of that shit. Everything she leased out to either be people from overseas or white people. You feel what I'm saying? And if I was a nigga too, nigga, I would do the same thing. It's like if I was a nigga not pushing that Black Lives Matter agenda, I'd do the same thing. You know why? Because when I'm dealing with these white folks, the money always gonna be good. And if I'm renting this motherfucking house out to these people, my nigga, I know that the house is gonna come back in good shape and everything. And when I'm fucking with these niggas, gonna be holes in the wall, cigarette butts laying everywhere and shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? But nigga, when you pushing this Black Lives Matter agenda, my nigga, this shit is for the people. Man, I'm telling you, bro. And crazy thing about the problem, man, I'm telling you, bro, this shit is all rigged, bro. This shit is all rigged, bro. This shit is all rigged. Police ain't doing their job. They don't give a fuck about niggas. So they ain't doing no thoroughbred investigation. You feel what I'm saying? If 12 was doing a thoroughbred investigation, my nigga, when you was doing the kenneka Jenkins case, my nigga, that should have been either an arrest. Man, fuck that. It should have been an arrest by now. That should be an arrest. Ain't no way in hell a motel gonna tell me there's no video of this girl going inside the freezer. And then 6 days into this investigation, y'all showed me a video of this girl going inside the freezer. First and foremost, when I pull up to the scene, my nigga, I need the video. Ain't no way in hell y'all tell me, you know what I'm talking about? Another thing too, why is there no video of her going inside the freezer actually? Why is there no video of us seeing her coming out of room 926? Why is there no video of me seeing her every single move? How come every other camera inside the building works? Only every other camera inside the building works. Why? What the fuck? Y'all making all this money. This motel room is all this goddamn big, and y'all only telling me that it was only convenient for certain cameras to work at the time when this girl ended up dead inside the goddamn freezer. I shut this whole motherfucker down in that case. You feel me? And then the motherfucking security guard gonna say that when he went to the room 926, only thing he smelled was liquor. He knew better not to tell him he smelled weed. You know why? Because it was that weed is an illegal substance. You tell me that you smell weed, my nigga, everybody in the goddamn room supposed to had evacuated. Everybody get the fuck out. And if y'all would have made everybody get the fuck out when y'all smelled the first stench of weed, my nigga, it would have never came to this point for this girl to even be in the goddamn freezer. The party would have been got shut down and shut off at 12 o'clock. The party started at 11. Nigga was pulling up at 10 when they ordered the motherfucker. And not to mention, my nigga, they got the room with a fake ass card. You know what I'm talking about? You feel what I'm saying? It's all fucked up. They said owner of the hotel rich as hell, so he paid for this shit to get swept under the rug. Now I can understand. Okay, like first people say that the owner is the one who paid for the organs. I don't believe that. Why would I jeopardize some M's just for a couple thousand? It don't make no sense. Now, if I'm making some M's at this motel, and some shit like this here, some shit like this here happens, this is bad for business. This can possibly shut me down, especially if one of my employees involved, which I believe. Of course, I'm gonna pay to get this shit swept on the rug. You know what I'm saying? I lose an M to get this shit swept up on the rug, only to make 3, 4, 5 M's back that next following year. You feel what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I believe the motherfuckers say that they have murder mystery dinners at the hotel. Shit crazy. Like that Asian girl in California. The same motel, but in California. Asian girl ended up dead inside the goddamn water tank. Just like kenneka. We see her go inside the motherfucking the elevator. Looked like she was hiding from somebody. Or looked like she was trying to see if somebody was there. Something. Next thing you know, this little Asian bitch inside the goddamn the water tank. All right. The first thing the media tell us is she had a mental problem. That's the first thing they tell us. She had a mental problem. You know what I'm saying? So whenever we hear that, the first thing we take, we you know what I'm saying, we take that mental problem and be like, okay, well, she was mentally fucked up in the head. You know what I'm saying? So maybe she thought something was there when really it wasn't. Nah, fuck that. Something was there. She knew something was there. She saw something. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? And I don't believe that she got butt ass naked and jumped inside the goddamn water tank. I don't believe that. Mental, if you that mentally fucked up, you can't cipher whether or not you should have clothes on or off whenever you doing some shit. So for you, how you got, man, fuck that, man. That motherfucker, man. I remember that she was looking around the corner hiding and shit like someone was chasing her. True story. True story. But because whenever the media is telling us, okay, it was a mental problem, okay, so we take that and be like, okay. So for her, it was a mental problem. For Kenneka, she was under the influence of some goddamn seizure pills. You know what I'm saying? For every time some shit, some funny shit happens, there's a proper reason for all this shit. Kenneka Jenkins was under the influence of some crazy shit. This other girl, she was mentally fucked up. Nah, fuck that shit, man. And the crazy thing about it, right? It was the same hotel, same corporation, just different states. You feel what I'm saying? So if this the same corporation and some shit like this here take place, who stands over these corporations with the money that's willing to pay to sweep the shit under the rug? Facts, people were saying she was possessed and was messed on the internet. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe none of that shit. But back to what I was saying about the Kenneka Jenkins situation. Yeah, they said that the pill that they said they found some pills in her system for epilepsy, which is basically seizures. And Kenneka Jenkins don't have seizures. The mom even said it. Yeah, real talk. And the mama said that she don't have no history of seizures or none of that shit. So there's no reason for her to have that shit up in the system. And you got these white folks on YouTube talking about well, if your daughter 19 years old, you know what I'm saying, you don't know what she doing. She can go to the doctor without your permission. She don't need you for this and that third. So you don't know what she was doing, none of that shit. Okay, well, cool. If she is getting this shit prescribed by the doctor, my nigga, then let's see who the fuck was her doctor. Who prescribed her this shit? They said she was on Xans. Okay, one thing I do know about Xans, right? It's possible that she could have been on some Xans. That's what I was thinking. Maybe she was on some Xans and the Xans was laced with this seizure shit or some shit like that, maybe. But when you on Xans, especially if you not immune to the shit, if you're not used to this shit, my nigga, you would not be aware on if you have keys on you or not. You would not be aware if you have your phone with you or not, especially if you haven't had your phone for quite some time. You feel what I'm saying? Kenneka Jenkins' awareness was too high for her to be on Xanax. You feel what I'm saying? You will fall asleep. But don't make no mistakes about it. Kenneka fell asleep that night. If you really fucked up like that, and you really discombobulated like that, and you on some Xans, if you tired, you ain't gonna be able to decipher whether or not should I sleep on this bed or on this floor. Nigga, I'm tired, nigga, I'm asleep. You gonna fall asleep where the fuck you standing at. But Kenneka Jenkins, she was aware enough to know this is a bed, this is where you lay on, I am tired, so this is what I'm finna fall on. She, you know what I'm saying? She I think they said she knocked over the lamp or some shit like that. After she knocked over the lamp, my nigga, she laid on the bed and went to sleep. If you want some Xans, my nigga, like for example, if Kenneka was in the bathroom, my nigga, and she was sitting down on the toilet or whatever, or even, let's say she was even standing up, if you was on some Xans, my nigga, you would be too fucked up to be able to cipher whether or not, you be too fucked up to cipher, I'm finna go lay down on this bed. Nah, fuck that, nigga, I'm finna lay down right here on this toilet or on this goddamn floor. When them Xans hit you, my nigga, they hit you. I don't have enough energy to walk to the bed. Cause I'm on them Xans, man. I don't have enough energy to do shit, nigga. I'm finna lay down right here, wherever the fuck I'm at. But the fact that she had enough energy to walk around the goddamn room, not even that. She was aware enough to cipher. This is a bed. This is what I'm finna lay on. That tells me, my nigga, she was not all that fucked up. And then whenever she woke up, my nigga, she went up in the hallway. She sat down. It was her, Monifa, and Samaya. She sat down. Monifa and Samaya and Bree. None of them is fucked up on a level that Kenneka is fucked up on. But ain't none of them was aware enough to even know whether or not Kenneka had her phone or her keys. It was Kenneka the one to tell him, hey, say, hold on. I ain't got my keys on my phone. So Samaya said, okay, I'm finna run up in there, I'm finna go get your keys on your phone. Monifa, stay right here with her. Come and think about it. The one who is the most fucked up is the one who was able to tell y'all, hey, say, hold on, wait a minute, I ain't got my keys on my phone. She was aware enough. I'm not saying she wasn't under the influence of no shit, but this motherfucker was aware enough. Not only that, my nigga, if you on some Xans or you fucked up like that, my nigga, even if you not on no pill, let's say you just drunk off some good Hennessy. You is, bro, come on now. And you just got through taking a good ass nap off that hen. Anything is possible. You just took a good ass nap off that hen, my nigga. I'm not finna roam around. I don't even want to walk. I don't want to move. And this motherfucker was roaming around in the goddamn hallway for damn near 2 hours. Come on, man. What? And they expect a room full of niggas to accept that story. You know what I'm saying? But when you doing Xans every day, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know what I'm saying, then it's a whole lot different. You feel me? It's a whole lot different. You feel me? But the way I'm going off her friends' story and everything. I'm going off of what Irene said. I'm going off of what Monifa and Samaya and Bree saying. They saying that she don't fuck with pills. So if they saying that she don't fuck with pills, my niggas, it got to be some type of truth to it. Everybody's story contradict each other. But whenever they talking about certain things, it aligns with each other. You feel me? And that's how you find the truth. So if everybody say she don't fuck with pills, goddamn it, that's what I'm gonna take it as. She don't fuck with pills. So if she having an experience with pills as an amateur, then my nigga, she shouldn't be doing the shit that she was doing. She should not have been aware of the shit that she was aware of. Or none of that shit. And neither should she be roaming the goddamn hallways the way that she was roaming the hallways. The video was tampered with. You know what I'm saying? The video was tampered with. Hold on. So if you do Xans and drink alcohol, you fall asleep. You falling asleep. If you don't... Yeah, real talk. If you don't usually do them, you falling asleep. I know niggas who fell asleep on Xan, and these niggas, they probably pop 2-3 Xans a week. You feel me? Still amateur. But these niggas fall asleep in the middle of talking to me like, yeah, bro, I went to the corner store. Like, real talk. They don't say, hey, yeah, bro, I'm tired of saying, oh, let me go to the bed real quick. I'm lay down real quick. Nah, they don't do that. But Kenneka did that. Kenneka was fucked up, and she recognized she was fucked up, and she said, hey, that's a bed over there. I finna lay down on that. She got up, bumped the goddamn lamp. They called on some more shit. She got on her own too and lay down on the bed. When you want some Xans, my nigga, you don't cipher none of that shit. I'm tired, nigga. You feel me? And then when you wake up off them Xans, my nigga, you what the fuck? I fell asleep. Yeah. I can't even tell you what the fuck I did before I went to sleep. That's them Xans. That's them, bro. Bro, you talking to a real thoroughbred street nigga, bro. I've been around all the junkies. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, she wasn't, come on, bro. And then not to mention, bro, she told everybody, my keys is not with me. My phone is not with me. We gotta go back and get my keys and my phone. You feel what I'm saying? Bro, come on, man. This is my theory. Now, I got facts to what I've been telling y'all as far as the police investigation, who they've been investigating, what they said, word for word, verbatim, how many times they interviewed these people, what was said on every last one of them. I got when the police questioned the security guard, I got that. When the police questioned the man who saw Kenneka, I got that. When the police questioned the janitor, I got that. When the police questioned Samaya, Monifa, Bree, Irene, two of the niggas that was there who claimed to be Kenneka Jenkins' cousin, turned out they wasn't Kenneka Jenkins' cousin. I got all that shit. Swear to God, I got all that shit. So based off of what the information that I got, the evidence, the thoroughbred evidence that I got that from the Department of Criminal Justice of Illinois, I feel like the dude with the blue jacket worked for the motel. Facts. He even stated to the police officer, I work for the motel. I was at the motel that day and I got off at 3 o'clock and I never again returned because he denied ever going to the party. Somebody said, don't swear to God, sinner. Nigga, how the fuck you know what the fuck I be doing, what the fuck I got going on with the Lord? Nigga, shut up. Nigga, I'm blessed and highly favored, nigga. But back to what I was saying right before I got really interrupted. The nigga with the blue jacket, he worked for the motel. He worked for the motel. I felt like something happened at that motel. Monifa knows what the fuck happened. Only because Monifa was the last person. Whenever Monifa and Samaya went outside with Kenneka Jenkins, Samaya was the one who said, I finna go back and get her shit. Monifa was the one who was left with Kenneka. All right? And then Monifa went inside, leaving Kenneka outside in the hallway, sitting down on the floor. They said she was sitting down on the floor with her head in her lap. Meaning, she was sitting like this here, with her head in the head, you know what I'm saying, fucked up. They went inside, got the keys and the phone. They young, they I think Samaya was the younger. I think Samaya was like 16, 17. I think Monifa was probably like 18, 19, maybe 20. I don't know. When they went inside, they not gonna go straight up in there and get the phone and the keys and shit like that and come right back out. They went up in there and they started mingling with the people, like some young hoes do. When they came back out, Kenneka was gone. They went back in and told everybody, yeah, Kenneka's gone, not everybody taking them seriously. But the part that fucks with me, even though ain't nobody taking the fact that Kenneka Jenkins is missing, everybody started leaving when they said Kenneka was missing. Think about it, bro. Facts. It's proof. Proof in the pudding. The time that everybody started walking out, leaving out, Bree greeting everybody. Everybody walking out. Y'all decided to start walking out at the time of this bitch end up missing. I don't mean to call her a bitch. It's a noun. It describes a person, place, or a thing. I don't mean no disrespect by it. Hey, hold on real quick. I finna get the charger. Hold on real quick. I finna get the charger real quick. Hold on. All right, yeah, I'm back. Hold on, I'm back. I wish this bitch would leave so I can just show y'all on the computer. Hold on. On the go back door, huh? Exactly. They wasn't her friend. Hell no, they wasn't her friend. You feel me? When I first saw this case, right, I was on Irene ass. You feel me? All them hoes looked guilty. Nigga, I'm on Monifa, I'm on Irene and everybody. But you know what I'm saying? After checking the ballistic, my nigga, Irene left the party. Irene got to the motel at 10 o'clock. She leave the party a little bit after 10 and make it back like around 11 o'clock. Only thing that fucks me up about her story is she said when she got back around 11 o'clock, something like around 11:30, she saw 3 men at the party. She saw 3 men in the room. It was early. You know what I'm saying? Ain't too many people showing up right now. A lot of people start showing up around 12, a little bit after 12. So she said around 11:30 when I came to the room, it was 3 people there already. All right. Who was the 3 people, Irene? She said the 3 people names. I got receipts on this shit too. So the police interviewed the 3 niggas that was there, right? So they asked them 3 niggas, what time did you come? One nigga was there at 10 o'clock. Another nigga made it there at 12. And another nigga made it. No, I think two niggas made it there at 12 because they came together. And another nigga was already there at 10 o'clock when Irene was there type shit. You know what I'm saying? So if these niggas came at this certain time, then Irene, how did you know what I'm saying? But Irene was on them X-hoes, though. You feel me? When you on them X-hoes, time, space, matter, don't none of that shit really matter. You feel me? Don't none of that shit really settle in. You feel me? So, I don't know. But that's the only thing about when you on them Xannies, you turn into a demon. Not all the time. You feel me? If you want some Xan and you a bitch, you gonna be a bitch. If you want them Xans and you a demon, you gonna be on that. Whatever mindset you in when you on them Xans. But of course, you got some niggas who pop them Xans and become a very fucking aggressive. Become very aggressive. You got, yeah. I witnessed that a lot. True story. You know what I'm saying? But that's not everybody, though. Okay, I'm not saying Zach TV died about it, but yeah, I'm talking about that case. As far as Zach TV, you know what I'm saying? I don't have no real evidence, you feel me, to say that Zach TV died because of this case. I don't have no real evidence. You feel me I'm saying? But Zach TV was telling us security had something to do with this. Other people was also saying that Zach TV was putting up a front. Zach TV was telling us that security had something to do with this. But in actuality, he knew that somebody at the party had something to do with this shit. You feel me? If that's the case, then I must say the nigga at the party who had something to do with this had to been Blue Jacket. Because we know for a fact Blue Jacket worked for the motel. You feel what I'm saying? But I believe something happened in that hallway whenever Monifa was out there with Kenneka. She ran back up in the room, told them Kenneka was missing, brought somebody out there. Then together they went back in. People probably saw some type of energy that Monifa was giving off and were like, no, something ain't right. We finna go ahead and leave before we end up in some shit. So that's when everybody started evacuating and leaving the motherfucker right after Monifa said that she was missing. After Monifa, somebody said she was missing. That's what made people start leaving. You feel me? Is either that or they know that Monifa is a fucked up individual off the moo. You know what I'm saying? So if this bitch saying something she missing, it got to be more to the story. So we finna go ahead and check out. Fuck that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And I feel like Blue Jacket was involved in some shape or form. Because for police to ask this nigga with the blue jacket, have you or your brother had a relationship with Kenneka Jenkins? Tells me that they knew something. They knew that one of the motel's employers was involved with somebody at this party. And because Kenneka Jenkins ended up the one dead, they thought maybe his relationship was with her. But in actuality, I feel like the relationship was either with the blue jacket or his brother with Monifa. I think Monifa was the one who had the motherfucker relationship with one of them niggas. You feel me? But because it's a black girl and all these niggas look alike in the eyes of the white folks. You feel what I'm saying? It was a mistaken identity. They thought it was Kenneka, but really not, and really in actuality, it was Monifa. You know what I'm saying? And by this nigga having ties and some shit like that, my nigga, he probably hit up the motel people. You feel me? And a nigga who found Kenneka Jenkins' body probably was the nigga who was informed. Hey, say, look, bro, some crazy shit happened at the motel and some more shit, bro. I need you to do this for me type shit. Where's she at? She in the freezer, bro. So when he clock in, my nigga, the first place he go inside the motherfucking freezer. And then when he see her inside the freezer, he go back to work. You know what I'm saying? This is facts. It's on camera. No. I'm gonna take that back. It's this nigga named Killer. Zach TV interviewed this nigga. Let me take this shirt off. Getting kind of hot up in a bit. Zach TV interviewed this nigga named Killer. And then he interviewed another nigga with a Bulls t-shirt on. Killer had on the hat. Other nigga on the side of Killer had on a Bull t-shirt. Zach TV interviewed both of them niggas. Both of them niggas said that they searched for Kenneka. Only one of them niggas searched for Kenneka. Facts. Only one of them searched for Kenneka. The nigga named Killer is the only one who searched for Kenneka. Him, Monifa, Samaya, Bree, and I think Irene. It was a couple people who searched for Kenneka. It was a couple niggas who searched for Kenneka. But they started searching for Kenneka. They started searching for Kenneka a little bit before an hour after she already been gone. You feel what I'm saying? Who to say that they got rid of the motherfucker and then they told him, they say, look, so and so finna take care of the cameras and all that shit. We need y'all to make it look good. Hey, do this, do that. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me and my assumptions and my theories and shit on that part. But everything else I've been telling y'all, my nigga, I got facts. One of them guys had red splatter on his pants during Zach TV. Okay, it was a nigga with a bull shirt on. It was a nigga with a bull shirt on. I think he was sitting on the left side. It was a nigga with a red hat on the right side. The nigga with the hat on, he ain't got no money. Broke nigga. He dead now. He got killed on some street beef. He dead now. But that nigga with the red hat on had the exact same thing on that night that Kenneka ended up dead. You can see him on the video. He had the exact same thing on. But that nigga who had the exact same thing on, right? It was his birthday too. Him and Irene both share the same birthday. So when they went to go party, my nigga, they went to the motel together. So when police asked him who got the motel room, Irene said he got the motel room. He tell 12 Irene got the motel room. Only because ain't nobody wanted to claim the motel room because the motel room was bought with fake money, like on some fraud shit. Like they went up there with a credit card, swiped it on some fraud shit. They got the room through fraud. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nobody want to claim the motel room. Irene ain't want to claim it. Killer ain't want to claim it. You feel me? But two people end up getting arrested later on down the line for that shit though, for fraud. You feel me? I got receipts on that shit too. No, just one. I think one of them did. Just one of them did. The nigga who went to go search for Kenneka on Zach TV interview, the one with the red hat, he did. They call him Killer. He did. I think Zach asked him what his name. He gave the nigga a different name, but his name was Killer. You feel me? Nah. When a nigga named Killer, if a nigga name is Killer, that tells me you ain't no killer. You feel what I'm saying? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. A nigga who really dropping bodies, bro. I don't want to be associated with anything that I drop. That can come back on me. So if your name is Killer, that tells me you never dropped nothing. What's up, Killer? You feel what I'm saying? Now, if a nigga got a name like Spooky, you a weird nigga. If a nigga got a name, fuck all these names shit, bro. But back to this shit I've been trying to tell y'all about. This shit is real crazy, bro. This shit is real crazy. So look, let me go down for those who just now tuned it in. All right. Again, I got receipts, and I'm gonna show y'all this. I swear to God, I'm gonna show y'all this shit. I lost my goddamn password to this computer. So what I'm gonna do is I'm waiting for my girl and her dad to leave, so I can go up in the living room and I can pull all this information up for y'all. But it's public information though. Like it's public information though, y'all. The police interviewed a lot of people that was at the party at room 926. They interviewed the security guard, two of the people that was at the front desk, the man who found Kenneka Jenkins' body. They interviewed everybody. And it was a contradiction. And the person who found Kenneka Jenkins' body is a contradiction there about what he said whenever he found the body, which looks real suspicious. The most suspicious part about that is whenever he found Kenneka Jenkins' body, instead of going back and going straight to the 12 and reporting the shit, he see Kenneka Jenkins' body and he started working. He leaves the body and he started picking up sheets and shit like that, dropping the sheets off and shit like that. It's weird. It's weird and it's fucked up. Another thing too, When Kenneka Jenkins, it's a video, Kenneka Jenkins is going inside the kitchen. All right. They said the first kitchen she walked inside, right? 'Cause first we see her go inside of a kitchen. Then we see her back in the hallways. They said that the kitchen that she first was in was not the kitchen that she was found dead in. That was a lower level kitchen. That was false. The kitchen that we first seen her in was all one kitchen. I got proofs and receipts on that. Whenever we saw Kenneka Jenkins roaming around in the hallway where she bumped against the motherfucking rail or some shit, and she had to grab the rail before she fell, I got receipts that she was not in that hallway. You feel me? They edited the videos and they made it look like she was in the hallway. Why am I able to say that the video was edited? Is because we saw a video of Kenneka Jenkins coming out the elevator. At one point, she came out the elevator at 2:24. Another moment, she came out the elevator at 3:30. If this was two different cameras recording her coming out of one elevator, then I can side with it and say, well, maybe one camera time frame is off. Maybe. But because this is one camera, there's no reason for one camera to give me two different time frames. And for them to be an hour overlap. You feel what I'm saying? Which tells me that's my proof of saying that the video was manipulated and tampered with. And it didn't make it no better at the fact that Kenneka Jenkins' mom is fucking slow her damn self. Cause when they showed her Kenneka Jenkins' body, the first thing she said was, "Ain't nobody mess with my baby. Ain't nobody killed my baby. Ain't nobody touched my baby. Yada 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 yada." And then go back on her word and said, "No, something ain't right." You feel what I'm saying? And then the people that she was working with, they wasn't all the way right. I mean, come on, and think about it. How do we go from saying that we don't have no video of this woman, and then go back to saying 6 days later, oh yeah, we got the video now. 6 days later, my nigga, come on, bro. Technology is too fucking advanced. I don't believe what's on this goddamn camera. I don't believe what's on this camera. And then not to mention again, whenever she ended up dead, for some reason, fortunately for them, unfortunately for us, only every other camera works. We don't see Kenneka Jenkins coming out of room 926. We don't see Kenneka and Monifa and Samaya in the hallway standing together right there beside room 926. We don't see none of this shit. Why? Because the camera at that time wasn't working. But the camera of her coming out the elevator works. The camera of her in the hallway that she's supposed to have been in works. All this other good shit, all that shit works. The camera of her going inside the kitchen don't work. But the camera of her in the kitchen, just not coming into the kitchen, it works. Come on, man. Another thing, too. Whenever Kenneka Jenkins died, and we saw the man who found Kenneka Jenkins, when we saw this nigga go inside the freezer, you can see him go inside the freezer. From the camera angle that we see, with the same camera that picked up Kenneka Jenkins going around that corner towards the freezer. All right? Whenever they go get her body, we can see her being pulled out of the freezer. We see 12 going inside the freezer. You can see this from that same camera. But for some reason, whenever Kenneka Jenkins go towards the freezer area, we cannot see her go inside that freezer. But everybody else who go inside the freezer, we can see them. We can spot them. Because the freezer is still in the freezer is still in possession. I mean, it's still in range of the camera. Why does the camera motherfucking stop? Why the last little footage is her going around that corner? Why don't we see her going inside the freezer? Why? I'll tell you why. Because if Kenneka Jenkins never entered a door or never opened a door, it's very hard for the people to set it up to make it look like as if she actually opened up the door freezer. It's easy for us to place her in a hallway that she wasn't in because we got footage of her actually walking around somewhere about. And we can take this, you know what I'm saying? We can take this graphics and this movement and put this in the hallway. We can place her over here. We can place her over here, make it look like she was really over here. But in order for us to place her going inside the freezer, at some point in time, she had to have opened up some door to make it look as if she really was opening and going inside the freezer. But because she never opened a actual door, my nigga, they can't place her going inside the freezer. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. She ain't going inside no goddamn freezer, bro. She ain't going she ain't going no goddamn inside no freezer. And that goddamn boy rolled up inside the goddamn mat. Come on, man. Come on, man. So you really believe this man went inside the mat? How did he go head first trying to get some shoes out of the mat? And one of the shoes is by his legs. Like, come on, man. Another thing too, bro. He would not have fitness out the mat according to the width of his shoulders. Come on, man. That man was murdered. Another thing too, whenever he was inside the mat, right? We got a video of him inside the goddamn gym. But for some reason, during the crucial moments to see who was in the gym with him, for some reason there's a large glitch. A large glitch. Like I want to say like an hour or so glitch inside the goddamn camera, to where from the moment that we saw him until the next hour or so hours, or to the next 3-4 periods later, we don't see this. You know what I'm saying? It's a glitch, so we don't know who was in the gym with him at that proper time and none of that. Come on, what? What? You know what I'm saying? And that's not the part that baffles me. The part that baffles me is, what's up with this large ass glitch? You feel what I'm saying? If the okay, so whenever the 12 went and saw these cameras and shit, the teachers and everybody, I'm not the teacher, but the principals told them, hey, look, our cameras don't work that good, it's a glitch. As 12, my nigga, how the fuck do you have children at y'all school? How the fuck can you keep these kids safe? And you knowing that y'all have a fucked up glitch in these cameras. So you mean to tell me somebody can come on these premises, kidnap one of these kids, and it might not be on film because of your glitch situations? You feel what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me that we got a video of this man inside the goddamn gym, but who was in the gym at this proper moment that was most critical? We can't tell you because it was a nasty ass glitch in this camera right here. So the 2-3 hours after he, come on, man. They fucking us. They fucking us. The white man telling us to bend over, but we really getting fucked by some niggas. Black Lives Matter. Come on, bro. What the fuck? They fucking us. They daddy, the FBI agent, helped mess with the footage, plus they saying. You know what I'm saying? The blood that was on the wall, okay? They said it was some blood on the wall. The blood on the wall wasn't his blood. Okay, cool. It wasn't his blood. So who the fuck blood was it? You mean to tell me, what the fuck? Like people go to the gym after they bleed and wipe the blood on the wall or some shit? No, fuck that. Who blood is there? Let's take this blood, send it to the lab. They don't do that. They just say the blood wasn't his, so therefore it's irrelevant for this investigation. No, what? They fucking us. Straight raw dicky suits, no rubbers. So the boy parents tried to sue the court for improper justice. The court tell the parents, look, y'all don't have enough evidence to say that it was improper justice in this investigation. The investigation was not handed out properly. So because y'all try to sue us, nigga, now we finna turn around and sue y'all asses. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. I believe that. King Ty said he was in the gym to fight them niggas. I believe that. I believe he a young black nigga, 17 years old. with a lot to prove. Come on, man. He was on a bus. White boy pulled him by his hair. He got on that white boy's ass. Whooped his whoop boy, man. God damn, man. Whooped his ass. Not too far different from the Trayvon Martin situation. Not too different. Whooped the white boy's ass. The white boy said, "I'm gonna get you back." All the kids on the school bus, you already know how that shit go. Ooh, instigating like a motherfucker. The next day, a couple days later, maybe a week or so later, a couple months later, I say so and so say he want to fight you, or might even went like that. He probably even seen them white boy. I said, "What's up? What y'all talking about?" All right, we come to the gym then. He beat them to the gym, obviously. And then after that, my nigga, it's a glitch. So we don't know who was in the gym with him after he made it to the gym for the next few hours. And then next thing you know, the next day, the nigga is wrapped up in the. Come on, bro. What the fuck? Nigga wrapped up in the goddamn man. Dead. The first autopsy said that it was accidental. It was accidental suicide, or not suicide. It was an accidental death. The second autopsy, after they pulled him up from the ground, found toilet paper, newspapers, and shit up inside his body to replace it. No organs in him, bro. No heart, no lungs, no liver, no none of that shit. And he a young black nigga too, 17, play sports and shit, bro. His organs, ooh, giggly goo type shit. So we selling these hoes off the black market. Hate to sound like a conspiracy, but that's what the fuck it look like right now, my nigga. Organs good than the motherfucker. All right. Second autopsy, they revealed that this nigga has no organs. Second autopsy also revealed that he died from a blunt force trauma to the head. The first autopsy said nothing about no trauma to the head. It was the second autopsy that the parents had to give themselves. That one said it was a blunt force trauma. That's what killed him. It wasn't no mag, none of that shit. Somebody hit him aside his head with something good. And that's how he died. And then from there, he was rolled up in the, bro, this is murder. This is FBI. Somebody, please shut the fucking school down. If we can't get a proper investigation of something that quite frankly looks like an actual fucking murder, we got a motherfucking person who went to school for this shit, who did a thoroughbred autopsy on this man, who telling us it was a blunt force trauma to the head. He's able to take the stand and tell the state, my nigga, hey, this was murder. If y'all don't want to go that route, my nigga, at least shut this goddamn school down, my nigga. It's some babies here, some kids here at this goddamn school. And then the cameras don't even work all that good. It's glitches and shit. What the fuck? All right, come on, man. They don't give a fuck about us. Tupac said it best. He said it first. Then Michael Jackson said it. They don't give a fuck about us, bro. They don't give a fuck about us. And if they don't give a fuck about us, my nigga, when Trayvon Martin died, my nigga, it was beautiful to see Black Lives Matter come along and say some uplifting shit. You feel me? No justice, no peace, no racist police. Ooh, I'm loving it. You feel what I'm saying? But soon all the fucking noise died down. Michael Brown parents still broke, probably still live in the same neighborhood. And all these people who marched in the goddamn roads and shit talking about no justice, no peace. These motherfuckers, they making hymns. They making all this goddamn money. Your children ain't dead. Why you got a mansion out of this shit? You feel what I'm saying? Now I don't believe it was a glitch. I agree with you, King Ty. I don't believe it was a glitch. I honestly do believe that the camera that the footage was tampered with. It was tampered with to the point where they couldn't. I don't know. It was tampered with to the most high degree, and they didn't give a fuck, and they just said, "Hey, it was a glitch." They said, "Why did they?" I'm finna ask you right now. Why did they remove organs? I'm finna tell you real quick too. It's so disturbing to a nigga. I gotta hit this vape real quick before I tell you real quick on some real nigga shit. Hold on. Tell you some real nigga shit. White people, they from the mountains of Caucasus. Black people, we from Africa. I don't give a fuck what you believe in, whether you believe in God, Islam, Christianity, or whether you don't believe in God at all and you just into science or whatever. Black people came from Africa. And Africa is the motherland. Africa, everything started with Africa. But long story short, my nigga, when you a black person, your organs and your life expectancy naturally outlast any fucking race on this fucking earth. The white man expected to die before the black man. If we talking about natural causes now, as of right now in America, my nigga, we the first one to go. You feel me? And it's the motherfuckers who look like us, the one who's taking us out. But anyway, though, not, you know what I'm saying, not to get too far into this shit. Black people, our organs is damn good. You feel what I'm saying? Besides high blood pressure and diabetes, my nigga, livers, kidneys, lungs, if you're not a smoker, depending on shit like that, muscle fabrics and all the other shit, my nigga, is outstanding compared to anybody else. Okay? Whenever you die, do you know how many people need a heart? Do you know how many people may need a lung, kidneys? All these organs. You know how many people need this shit? So if you die, and we got Keisha over there who need a motherfucking heart, and we got a damn good heart right here, I'm finna go ahead and take this heart, sell it to Keisha. Not even sell it to Keisha. I might fuck around and sell it to a doctor. And a doctor might overcharge a motherfucker who need a heart because that person, it's a long list of hearts. You feel what I'm saying? And there's not enough donors. You know what I'm saying? So as a hustle, my nigga, hey, so you really need this heart right here, my nigga? So look, I got a heart right now for you. Just all of a sudden, I just got a heart for you. You know what I'm saying? But it's 13 other people that's in line in front of you. So if you really want this, you know what I'm saying, this is your blood type and everything, you really want this, you need this, I might have to charge you for this. You feel what I'm saying, bro? It's a hustle. You feel what I'm saying? Somebody always needs something every day. Every day, somebody needs something, my nigga. You feel me? Every second somebody is dying. Every 2 seconds somebody is born. You feel what I'm saying? People need this shit, bro. That's the reason why they sell organs, bro. It's a business. Somebody need a lung. Okay, I got a lung right here. What is it going for? Somebody need a heart. I got a heart right here. What is it going for? Somebody need a kidney. Somebody need a liver. I got all that shit. What is it going for? You feel what I'm saying? That's the reason why. They sell. They do that shit. And it's not enough people who donate organs. So if motherfuckers not donating, especially all these young kids, you know how many kids is dying right now? And these kids, they not in no position to say whether or not they want to sell their organs or not. You feel what I'm saying? And not all their parents is just going to be up for it. But like, oh yeah, go ahead and just give his heart to somebody that's in need. So therefore, the proper way to go about this shit, we don't have enough donators, my nigga. We got to take the shit our damn self. Otherwise, if we don't have enough donators and people ain't trying to donate this shit like that, we letting all this motherfucking money go to waste. We burying all our fucking money 6 feet deep. Nah, fuck that shit. He don't need it any goddamn way. Whenever he have his goddamn funeral, ain't nobody gonna bust his ass open and seize everything up in there. Let me go and get that from you. You feel what I'm saying? Like real nigga shit. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do what I can do whenever I can do it, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's the reason why they do it. It said big fortune, my friend own a home. They would say that. Say something. So okay, so you say you're not understanding whenever they took Kendrick organs. Okay, I believe the person who did Kendrick first autopsy is the nigga who stole them. The reason why I say that is because he the one who gave out false information about how he died. He said there was no trauma, no visual, no visible damage to the body, none of that shit. It was just an accidental death. So for you to give out a false ass report like that tells me, nigga, you on some fuck shit anyway. I believe he the one that stole the organs. He was the last one to do the autopsy. So if you're doing an autopsy, my nigga, you the one who busting this nigga open. You feel what I'm saying? And you the one who's sewing his ass up. And you the one putting his ass back in the icebox, getting him ready for his funeral. So you the last person to see inside of this person's flesh. Last one to see. So if you're the last one to see inside this man's flesh, then since then we put this man, we had his funeral, then we put this man underground, and then years later, after digging him up out of the ground, he has no organs. Only thing he have is toilet paper and newspaper inside of his fucking. You did it. He did it. You feel what I'm saying? But the police, the police, they not sincere about solving his case. The police, they not sincere about anything surrounding him or his family. So therefore, whenever they find an organ was missing, they go to the man and ask him about the organs. This man say, whenever I did his autopsy, I put all his organs back in place. You did? You did. Okay, cool. You say you put it all back in place? Okay, you put it back in place. Bro, they don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck. All right, so look. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this shit too, right? I'm gonna tell you this shit too, right? All right. Whenever your heart stops, right? So this is for AN 411. I want to ask you a question, AN 411, real sweet. You know what I'm saying? This is for educational purposes. Whenever your heart stops, do you know how long? Do you know how long your brain waves function in your brains after your heart stops? I just want a simple yes or no. And if you do know, give me the answer. Give me the answer. This is educational purposes. You know what I'm saying? We all here. When your heart stops, do you know how long you have brain activity? For those who may not know, I don't know if she's going to answer me or not. Whenever your heart stops, you have 8 minutes of brain activity. Let's just say, for example, you 6 minutes, 8 minutes. Facts, 8 minutes. True story. Ask all the 5%ers, they know. 8 minutes. Real talk. Whenever you're, okay, let's say, for example, right? Let's say you brain dead, right? Because I know people want to throw some shit like that out. Let's say you brain dead, all right? You're on your deathbed. And a doctor say, hey, look, man. Somebody say, oh, everybody's different, though. I don't understand that part, though. You know what I'm saying? Either your heart pump blood or it don't. I don't know. But I don't mind it. I don't mean to, you know what I'm saying, dismantle you, mama. I don't mean that. You know, if you feel what I'm saying? Somebody said, no, these are facts. Hold on, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Anyway, though, right? So let's say you brain dead, right? Doctor say, hey, look, we won't think this man gonna make it anymore. We're gonna go ahead and pull the plug. So by me saying that when your heart stops, you still have 8 minutes of brain activity, you might say, well, nigga, if you brain dead, how the fuck do you have 8 minutes after your heart stops? I'm gonna explain this to you. Whenever you brain dead, that don't mean you have no brain waves, no brain function, or no brain activities. That just means a certain part of your brain that tells you to breathe on your own. That part of your brain that tells you to move. That part of your brain that tells you to be aware or to have some type of conscious. That part of your brain is least active. All right? But the part of your brain that tells you to dream is still active. That's how come when people have a near-death experience, right? Let's say they heart stops and they pronounced dead or some shit, or they die, and the doctor bring them back like 3, 4, 5 minutes later. Notice, ain't nobody on God's green earth ever been dead past 8 minutes. Because after you've been dead past 8 minutes, bro, that's 8 minutes of no blood being pumped. After 8 minutes, nigga, your brain, everything in your brain is shut down. Anyway, though, right? When people had near-death experience, right, it's only because that part of their brain that tells them to dream or that gives them that hallucination of dreaming or whatever the case may be, is still active. So when you think you went to heaven, whenever you think you saw God, whenever you think you went to hell, or whenever you think you saw this or you saw that, actuality, you didn't see it. Because whenever your heart stopped pumping, your brain recognized that there's no more blood is being pumped. So that's when your brain do all what it can do to stay alive right before it shuts off. So right before it shuts off, the same chemical that your brain releases when you having a dream is the same chemical that your brain releases when you in your near-death experience. When you in that state of dying, your brain releases those same chemicals times 10. You feel what I'm saying? You basically hallucinating. You're basically in a dreamlike state. You feel what I'm saying? But because they're releasing these chemicals times 10 and making you feel and believe as if everything is actually real now. No oxygen to the brain. Yeah, I got you. People can be on life support, but still be vegetative state. Okay, but even though you're in a vegetative state, some parts of your brain is still functioning. It's just the parts of your brain that the doctor need to function, far as your awareness, your consciousness, the part of your brain that tells you to breathe on your own, to blink, to feel, to move. Because that part is least active. That's when they say, okay, well, he needed to score a 10 for to keep him on life support, but he only scored 8. That 8 goes some fucking where. That 6 goes somewhere. You feel what I'm saying? But you still, you know what I'm saying? You still have some form of brain activity. You know what I'm saying? You still have brain waves and shit like that. But past 8 minutes, that's when everything shuts off. Anything past 8 minutes, when everything shuts off. Notice, ain't nobody ever said, I've been dead for 20 minutes and I came back alive. If you've been dead for 20 minutes, you came back alive, my nigga, so many cells in your brain is dead, my nigga. You retarded now. I'm sorry, I don't mean to disrespect nobody. We all grown. Nigga, you been dead past 8 minutes, nigga, you retarded. Can't nobody whoever said they been dead past 8 minutes can't come back and tell you what the fuck they saw. 'Cause they retarded now. They can't talk. You feel what I'm saying? True story. Those facts. Okay, I feel you though. I feel you though, 100%. But going back to Kendrick though, I feel like his of course his organ was missing whenever they took his organ whenever they did the autopsy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever's in fair condition. You feel what I'm saying? But of course, a lot of time whenever they get the body, because of what Ann of 411 said, because of your heart stop pumping and your organs and your body being deprived of oxygen, of course everything ain't gonna be good. You feel what I'm saying? But because again, everything is the business, and you know what I'm saying, something got to be good. Like you got to have something, not gots to, but you know what I'm saying. When we do the autopsy, we in hopes and hoping that, you know what I'm saying, we can get something that we able to sell. No, the organ was missing. Oh, these are facts. The organ was missing after. Whenever they found him, he had all his organs. Whenever they digged him up from the grave, that's when his organ was missing. You feel me? Know what I'm saying? This came from the parents, and this came from the person who did his second autopsy. Person who did a second autopsy, one who notified the parents, told the parents, your son has no organs. Were you aware of that? And then the parents came out and said, hey, say, look, why my son ain't got, they gotta be, that's hurt on a whole nother level. For one, you have to bury your own child. And then not only that, my nigga, you trying to do a second autopsy, you trying to find out what happened to your child, and they tell you, ooh, man, shit. His daddy is better than me. I would have went, man, fuck that. Fuck that, nigga. I'm fighting. I'm rubber tussing with somebody. Got me fucked up telling me, my God, man, what? But like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, I struggle with that too for the longest, you feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I used to always think about like, damn, like shit, if I die, like, you know what I'm saying, like what is it? Like, you know what I'm saying, what's to come? You feel what I'm saying? But not giving you my beliefs or not giving you what I think. Just sticking to the topic, right? Uh, whenever you die, my nigga, whenever you die, again, you still have certain amount of brain activities. You still have brain waves. You feel what I'm saying? So a lot of people who saying that they saw Christ or they saw this or they saw that, They saw their body elevate and all this other good shit. That's just their brain releasing a chemical. It's just basically like this. Your brain know it finna shuts off. So your brain is trying to grab a hold to any and everything. You know what I'm saying? To try to stay alive. Your body is one machine that works with each other. You feel what I'm saying? Everything starts from your brain. You feel what I'm saying? So once your brain get the signal that your heart is no longer pumping, and that it's, you know what I'm saying, that it knows what's finna happen. So it's basically just trying to gather up everything. You feel what I'm saying? It was just one female. She had like some type of sickness with her lungs or whatever the case may be. And she said she was in a coma. You feel what I'm saying? So when she was in a coma, right, her body started develop heat, right? So you only, like, you know what I'm saying, the doctor can only allow you to get so hot. Like, she had a fever. So to bring her fever down, the doctors and everybody start putting ice packs on her and shit. She in a coma. But still, while you in a coma, my nigga, you still have brain waves and activity. So while she was in this coma, her brain was trying to make sense of what's going on to her body. So when they put the ice packs on her, her brain was telling her that she was somewhere where it was cold at. So she told us, like, when I was in a coma, I remember being somewhere where it was cold at. You feel what I'm saying? Whenever her mom would talk to her, she can recall hearing her mom on a loudspeaker. You feel what I'm saying? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing to on what your brain can do. You feel me? You can get a new heart, you can get a new lung, you can get some liver, you can get a kidney, but what they can't reduplicate is your brain. They can't copy your brain. You know what I'm saying? Once your brain is no longer functioning, nigga, that's it. You know what I'm saying? You can't reduplicate the brain. That's why the brain is so beautiful. It's you know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot different. You feel what I'm saying? The brain is it's a whole lot different, bro. You know what I'm saying? The brain is the only thing that they don't sell. You can't sell the brain. You can't. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, that shit is crazy, bro. That shit is crazy and it's bananas. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I was saying though earlier. I got information about the kenneka jenkins situation. This is public information again. It's nothing. It's nothing new. You know what I'm saying? It might be new to those who haven't researched or looked up certain things, but the interviews and the investigation, the interrogation of a selected few that was there, as far as some of the employees and some of the people that was there with kenneka jenkins, they got interrogated, and I got all their statements, and I want to show it. I want to show it to the people. And again, you know what I'm saying? Bree, she only mentioned certain things. She didn't mention the pills and shit like that, which I find kind of bothering. Samaya only mentions certain things. Monifa, she mentioned certain things. To me, Irene was the one who mentioned so much. You feel what I'm saying? And Monifa looking guilty as fuck. And again, ain't none of them hoes went to the march. Ain't none of them hoes support kenneka jenkins. And their reason was because of the threats and all this other good shit. And I feel like the reason why people was giving y'all death threats and all this other shit because they know y'all. They know what y'all about. They know y'all no good. They know y'all full of that bullshit. So whenever they heard about the situation that went down, the first thing that came to everybody's head was, nah, y'all was on some other shit. You feel what I'm saying? If there was a whole bunch of white girls in a motel room and some shit like that happened, everybody would have gave everybody who was in the room that night the benefit of the doubt. You feel what I'm saying? Because this is not a part of their character. But because of the people that was present in room 926, including Monifa, Irene, and all them other people, immediately everybody was like, nah, you gotta be on some fuck shit. So that's the reason why they was getting the death threats. You feel what I'm saying? And then kenneka jenkins, she was no saint. So if you setting the motherfuckers up, just imagine what the fuck your homegirl's doing. And then the nigga that you was fucking with, that you so much in love with, my nigga, birds of a feather flock together. You know what I'm saying? So if Monifa's a hoe, then goddamn, I don't want to say that, but you feel what I'm saying? Look at the nigga that kenneka was fucking with. You feel what I'm saying? Tatted the fuck up, facing all that shit. So if this is what you're attracted to, then what are you into? You feel what I'm saying? And this is what you into, then who the fuck is your homegirl? Who is Irene? Who is Monifa? Who is Samaya? Who is Bree and all them other hoes? You feel what I'm saying? Everybody that night at the party was under influence. So many of them was only legal to drink. The other half, come on, man. Somebody said, yeah, but I don't know if they saw the afterlife or not, but they was just wondering. warning us to accept God in our life. And think about it too. Every time you see somebody who have a near-death experience, they always Christians. And if they Muslims, they converted to Christianity after they afterlife. Come on, bro. I think that's some Christianity shit. Like I think that's the way pastors and shit trying to get some money. Hey, look, we finna throw you on camera, say you had an afterlife experience, tell them to accept Jesus Christ as your Lord and personal Savior. But if you read the goddamn Bible, Jesus told people how to pray. The disciples said, Jesus teaches how to pray. Rabbi, teacher, teach us how to pray. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, etc., etc. The prayer never ended in the name of Jesus Christ. So where did the name of Jesus Christ should come from? You know what I'm saying? Your teacher, Jesus, told us how to pray. He never said in this motherfucker in the name of Jesus Christ. Jesus said that they said that Jesus Christ was the only begotten son. Jesus said, I'm the son of God. He never said I'm the only begotten son. But in the Old Testament, King David, he said that I am the begotten son for today. God told me, you is my son for today. I have begotten thee. That's King David. I don't want to get too deep into Christianity shit. I'm sorry, I read the Bible. But anyway, though, let's read these comments and tell them why would they kill her and put her in the freezer. What did kenneka do and why was they out to kill her? All right, so I heard a couple of reasons why they may want to kill Kenneka Jenkins. And I can only think of a few reasons why they want to put her in the freezer. One reason to put her in the freezer is to get her away from the scenery that they was at. And one of the good places to put her is somewhere that's not out in public, that's not out and open. You feel what I'm saying? We can't put her in the hallways. We can't put her over here. We can't put her over there. So one of the best places to put her is the freezer. Or if you believe in the organ harvest and shit, then the freezer would be a good place to put it because you can observe the body until it makes its way to the morgue, and then from there, they good. Take these bitches up out of her, and shit, freeze them up some more. You know what I'm saying? And one of the reasons why they may want to kill Kenneka Jenkins, either it was an accident, she got nasty. A couple people from Chicago was already claiming that she died in room 926. And then from there, they put it in the freezer, which I don't believe because, again, in order for you to be able to tamper with the video, you got to have some sort of a video of Kenneka Jenkins walking the way she was walking inside the motel, unless that wasn't her at all. But they said, again, she was a female who set up niggas. It's either that she was the female who set up niggas and a nigga either getting back at her or some shit would have happened. Some shit happened and she ended up running her mouth or some things got out or whatever the case might have been. It could be anything involving. It could be anything involving in the streets matter, or it could have just been an accident, possibly. I don't know, but it was a cover up. Most definitely, it was a cover up. And them motherfuckers in that house, they know exactly what the fuck happened. And them niggas in that room, they know what the fuck happened. Out of 50 niggas in that room, I'm going to say a quarter of them know what happened. So out of 50 niggas, I'm going to say, 12 of them knew what the fuck happened. I don't care what nobody said. They said Selena Gomez got her organs. Got a little throat thing or some shit like that. I don't know. Kidney, lungs, I don't know. Something. They said she made a video in the freezer right after. I don't know. I just think they're crazy. And I think it's crazy that they pick on the right people. Michael Brown parents, they only did so much and they stopped. Trayvon Martin parents, they allowed the play to be ran in front of their very eyes and ain't did nothing. Kenneka Jenkins' mom, she was mentally fucked up. She you know what I'm saying? She don't know no better. The white man told her, hey, say, get all these niggas out in front of my motel room because it's bad for business. What does she do? She go on live and tell everybody, stop protesting in front of the motel. What? Fuck that. Keep going. Break some windows while you had it. I don't know, man. They fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They all the way fucked up. But I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. But I can't even say that neither. I was gonna say everything start with the parents, but I can't even say that though because Kendrick parents really went above and beyond. They did all what they even got sued by the goddamn state. They went above and beyond. They did what all they can do. You know what I'm saying? The system is not designed for us. You got to keep in mind whenever the law was created, whenever the law was created, our commandments and rights and all that shit was created. It wasn't created for black people. Why? Because we wasn't a part of the law. Because at the time we were slaves. So now that we supposedly had got our independence, what makes us think that the law is still designed for us in some type of way? Hell no. You feel what I'm saying? Martin Luther King, he did all this goddamn marching for what? For what? Nothing. What your dumb ass should have did, my nigga. You should have went to the legislations. That's what Malcolm X was about to do. That's why they killed Malcolm X. They killed Malcolm X and they killed that nigga from overseas in Africa. Forgot that nigga name. But they killed Malcolm X and that nigga in the same week. You know what I'm saying? Killed that nigga in the same week. Why? Because they were trying to go to the UK. And in the UK, we're gonna go to the legislation and change the laws. That's one of our rights as people. We can go to the legislation and change the laws. But because people know nothing about the legislation, we don't fuck with it. We just want to march. We want to yell. We want to be seen. We want to be heard. Now, fuck that shit, nigga. Let's go to the legislation. You feel what I'm saying? Let's go to the legislation of this shit. And that's facts. Kenneka Jenkins' mama did go on right when she found out the motherfucker died. I don't mean no disrespect. You feel what I'm saying? I am a black man. I was stripped from my original language. So out of frustration and not being able to express myself in its foreign language of English, you know what I'm saying? This is how I talk, so fuck it. Kenneka Jenkins' mama did go on live and say, not live, but she did go in front of the people and say, ain't nobody kill her, ain't nobody touch her, yada, yada, yada. She just walked in the freezer. Bitch, before you open your mouth and utter any shit like that, my nigga, I need some thoroughbred information. I need to see this. I need to see her going inside the motherfucking freezer. And I heard George Floyd used to do domestic violence to too many different women, but they cover that shit up. George Floyd from Houston, Texas. That's where I'm from. George Floyd from Third Ward, Houston. George Floyd, man, I ain't gonna say he was a porn star, but he made a little flick. You can go pick it up on X videos. He made a little flick with a nice little black bitch or whatever, fucking on the hoe, whatever. You know what I'm saying? He was on drugs, and I mean, he was just a regular Joe. Really, to be real with you, he was just a regular nigga. I don't know anything about on domestic violence charge or nothing like that, but I know his baby mama wasn't fucking with him like that. But whenever she died, then she wanna go in front of the people talking about, oh, he was this, he was that, ooh. But I think you just regular nigga though, you know what I'm saying? That situation with him, my nigga. Shit, when they killed George Floyd, bro, that was horrible, nigga. That was in front of the people type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I also heard that the person who killed George Floyd, who got convicted, right? Instead of getting sent to prison, he got sent to something that's similar to a halfway house. You feel what I'm saying? His case supposed to be one of the many other cases where he's supposed to got off. But because it was too many people and the people was there and it was all recorded, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's nothing, you feel me? But they saying that he's not in the actual prison. He really somewhere laid back. Hold on, somebody saying she was probably told to say that. Somebody saying she went party at the same hotel. I know Kenneka Jenkins' sister went to go party at a hotel. I don't think it wasn't the same hotel though. But Kenneka Jenkins, I think her sister ended up like a year or two later, ended up throwing a birthday party at a motel. And the people was talking shit about her, about that shit, and she was like, nigga, this is what we do. You feel me? We was doing this shit before she passed away. We did this shit when she passed away and after. There's another thing too though. I forgot to tell y'all this too. When they went to Kenneka Jenkins' cell phone, right? They saw a text message at 1:30. 1:30, 2 o'clock. Of Kenneka Jenkins and her sister texting each other. So the police asked Kenneka Jenkins' sister, when the last time you talked to your sister? She said, last time I talked to my sister was before she left. When the last time that you text or call your sister? She said, I never text or call my sister, none that night. Last time I talked to her was verbally, and that was before she left. So why do we have a text message between you and your sister? Another thing, too. Police took Kenneka Jenkins' cell phone, went through it, gave it back to the mom. They continued to interrogate a couple of niggas that was there that night. And then decide to go back and get Kenneka Jenkins' phone so they can verify some things that was said in interrogation in her phone. Kenneka Jenkins' mama refused to get the police back her phone. Why? So now you got your daughter lying, saying that she never texted Kenneka. And now that police has already caught wind of some shit, now you refusing to give them back their phone. Why? I got evidence. I got receipts for this shit too. Hold on. Someone said, how is it that I searched the case to see updates and this popped up? Hold on, show me what popped up. Show me what popped up. Hold on. Show me what popped up. She said, this case has always had my attention. I came back every 6 months or so. Teresa Martin was New Year's at the same Crown Plaza. Somebody say Teresa Martin. That's the mama. Teresa was at a New Year's party at the same Crown Plaza. Wow, I never knew that one. Oh, somebody said I searched the case and my live popped up. Don't get me scared, bro. Don't get me scared. But hey, if anything do happen to a nigga, man, keep my face alive, man. So look, what I'm gonna do is right. I look. So everything I told y'all today, right, far as the receipts on it for the receipts of everybody that was interrogated that day. The videos, okay. Whenever I told y'all, okay, look, I'm gonna take y'all back through this shit, right? I'm gonna show y'all what I finna show y'all. I got receipts for everything I finna tell y'all. Kenneka Jenkins was not in the hallway whenever she bumped against the walls and she stumbled across the staircase and tried to catch herself. She was not in the stairway, and I got receipts to show y'all this. I don't know. I wish I could show y'all this shit while I'm on live, bro. I got this shit on my phone. Anyway, though, right? So she was not in the hallway. I got receipts, and I'm finna show y'all that. I'll probably make a video or whatever. But if these motherfuckers leave, then I just show y'all on the TV. So I got receipts to show y'all that. Whenever I said that I got the statements of Irene, Monifa, Samaya, Ty, nigga that was on live, and a couple other male individuals. I got their receipts. Everybody was talking about this nigga with the blue jacket, who supposed to have been inside the kitchen with Kenneka. I'm not saying that he wasn't in the kitchen with Kenneka, but what we think was him that was standing in the kitchen was not him in the kitchen. It was not him in the kitchen. But I got his statements, and he did in fact work with he did in fact was employee at that same motel. And again, police asked him, did he or his brother had any relations with Kenneka Jenkins? He said no. They asked him, was he present at that party that day? He said no. They asked him when he was last at the motel. I think he said he clocked in the morning, he got out at 3 o'clock. Something like that. But he said after he clocked out, he never went back to the motel. He said, wasn't there an unedited video footage that the hotel deleted? It gotta be. You feel what I'm saying? But because the investigation was never taken literally, think about it. It took us 6 days to get this footage of Kenneka Jenkins roaming around in a motel. But before we got the footage, they already announced her death as being an accidental death. You feel what I'm saying? So if they already announcing it was accidental death before we got any real footage of her actually going inside the going inside the freezer. Even if the police did suspect or speculate that the video has been tampered with, they not they don't take the investigation that serious to really go try to dig and see, you know what I'm saying, what's really going on. Oh, you said because I subscribed to the channel. Okay, okay, okay. You feel what I'm saying? So what I'm about to say, hey, I sure appreciate that. They really been playing with my notifications though. Real talk. My views is real fucking low now. I drop a video, I only get like a couple hundred views and shit. They really fucking with me, bro. And the videos that I do make, see, that's another thing too. Like the videos that I do make, like I made a video about Indian Red Boy. I got what, close to 500,000, not half. I got close to 250,000 views or some shit. I went fucking viral. I didn't receive not a damn dollar for that damn video. Every video that I get when I'm in the high thousands, I don't get paid for. The videos that I make and I only got a few hundred views or some shit, maybe 1,000 here or 2,000 there, then that's when I get a little paid. Then my little money is only like $40, $80, $100, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even do this YouTube shit to get paid no more. You feel what I'm saying? Well, first when I did the shit, I really just did it to just, you know what I'm saying, just to just really just give people my feedback, my insight, my thoughts. And then right along with that, and that's when I started getting people coming from different directions. Like, I say, bro, this is really going on. Same thing with the Indian Red Boy. I say, bro, look, this what happened. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I was able to give y'all, you know what I'm saying, straight raw, drop uncut, off the brick into the bottle. That's when I was able to give y'all some shit like that. I don't even get paid for it. You know what I'm saying? So instead of me channeling all my energy on this hip hop music industry, this bullshit, the Babylonian bullshit, I really want to give y'all what it is that I enjoy the most. You feel what I'm saying? And what sparks my attention. What sparks my attention is cases like kenneka Jenkins. What sparked my attention is cases like Trayvon Martin, Michael Brown, and things like that. You feel what I'm saying? The Kendrick situation, Kendrick Johnson situation. That already sparks my attention. You feel what I'm saying? So I already know if I do a video on those things, my views might not be all that high, but I'm doing it because it's something I enjoy doing, and this is something I want to shed light on at the same time. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, I don't even give a damn about the you know what I'm saying, about the money and no shit like that. I'm just gonna do this shit just off of, you know what I'm talking about. Then again, I'm the first motherfucker to tell people that King Von killed K.I. Ain't nobody believe the shit. And then when I put a video like that out, my nigga, I don't even make another goddamn quarter off the motherfucker. And then when y'all find out that King Von really killed K.I. after everybody been saying it was big, it was this other nigga, you know what I'm talking about? Nigga, I still don't get no motherfucking prop, no declarations, no motherfucking props, and none of that shit. So, man, fuck all that other shit, man. I'm tired of telling y'all shit that y'all don't know, then come around and tell me, oh, yeah, we found this out. Man, fuck all that hip-hop bullshit, man. I'm gonna let y'all go to King AK-47 for that shit. When y'all come to my channel, my nigga, I'm finna give y'all the straight, raw, uncut, off the brick into the bottle. You know what I'm saying? And another thing too, right? Look, another thing too, right? So like a lot of people, bro, like a lot of people, bro, whenever people go to certain people's channel, they want to hear a motherfucker say what they think. If they think it's a conspiracy, they want to hear another motherfucker say it's a conspiracy. When a motherfucker thinks so-and-so did it, they want to hear somebody say so-and-so did it. They not going on a motherfucking channel with an open mind, really trying to understand the depths of certain things. You know what I'm saying? They want to hear what they want to hear. If you're not giving them what they want to hear, my nigga, they ain't finna subscribe. Or they ain't finna like the video. They not gonna give you the views. Or none of that shit. You feel what I'm saying? But when a motherfucker is giving you some shit that you didn't expect or you don't want to hear, but it's the truth, my nigga, it's hard for you to accept it. Because you want to believe it's so much more than that. Or you want to believe it's something different than that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, whenever Tupac died, everybody just knew it was the government, this and that, and third, whoop, whoop, and all this other good shit. Nah, my nigga. Orlando Brown killed the nigga. Who killed Biggie? It was a nigga part of Death Row crew killed Biggie. How do I know this? Because motherfucking Mob James said the shit. How can I take Mob James' word? Because Mob James was a part of the mob. He was part of Death Row Entourage, my nigga. And whenever the mob Pyrus killed his brother, he said, fuck all you niggas, and he started telling. So he went on Vlad TV and he told Vlad TV out his own mouth, nigga. So Pookie, I think the nigga name was Pookie. But yeah, Pookie killed Biggie. Biggie. How did Pookie kill Biggie? All because of this. This is what happened. Suge Knight found out that Biggie was in town. Suge Knight was locked up at that time. Suge Knight paid his baby mama. His baby mama went and paid Pookie. And Pookie went and killed the nigga. Like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Everybody just want to say it's so much more than that. It's so much more bigger than that. You know what I'm talking about? Like, yeah, bro, it's not more than that. It's not bigger than that. Like, think about it, bro. Biggie was not involved in politics. You know what I'm saying? So why would the political party want to assassinate him? You not persuading the people to do anything other than what we want them to do. Tupac, you was a part of this agenda. You was doing exactly what we want people to. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said I know Dirk was slay young boy. Look. If we were talking about like some hands-on shit, and then maybe. But I don't like Lil Durk. I don't like Lil. That's a whole nother topic though. Do you think the reason why Dirk can't get no payback? Nah, nah. That's not the reason, bro. Lil Durk. Lil Durk lost his brother. Lil Durk lost Newski. Lil Durk lost Vaughn. Lil Durk lost a lot of niggas in his camp. So you mean to tell me that, okay, first and foremost, you lost Newski. You lost Newski because you ran off on Newski. Those facts. So you're gonna get a chain, says Newski, in the back of the chain, you got a Newski picture. Cool. You lost King Von. You get V-Roy chain, back of the V-Roy chain, you got King Von picture. Cool. Why you don't have nothing mourning the death of your brother? And your brother got killed because of you. Facts. Brother got killed because you ain't got nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, NBA Youngboy, he did what he did, my nigga. He showed off his little Newski chain, showed off his little V-Roy chain, showed off a little motherfucking picture of King Von and some more shit. Why you not showing off your brother? Your brother got killed because you constantly dissing niggas in Chicago. And you never in Chicago. So niggas in Chicago can't catch up to you. So they gonna get your fucking brother. Your brother, he promote parties and everything. Nigga, I knew what this nigga, he throwing a party right now. You can get this nigga right now. Your brother got touched because of you. Your brother been throwing parties for years. And never been touched, never been fucked with, or none of that shit. But the moment you leave Chicago and stay out of Chicago and keep doing that, dissing the Chicago shit, that's when them niggas touched your brother. When them niggas killed Nusky, they really wanted to get you. But really, it was a 2-for-1 type deal. You saw them niggas coming, you jumped out the car and you ran, you left Nusky. Nusky got hit. True story, bro. I don't like that nigga, bro. You ain't get no payback for Nusky. You ain't get no payback for your brother. You ain't get no payback for none of them niggas. The reason why I just found this out too, the reason why FBG Duck got killed is because the niggas in O Block did that hit. King Von paid them niggas for that hit. The reason why Lil Durk really had no input in it, maybe a little small touch of some money here and there or some shit. Maybe a little touch of some money from here and there on some shit. But other than my nigga, Lil Durk really had no real input on killing FBG Duck because nigga, you're not even from O Block. You know what I'm saying? And killers is not finna move whenever a sheep say move. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a wolf to move some wolves, my nigga. You gotta be a wolf to move a pack of wolves, my nigga. Lil Durk ain't got none of that shit on his resume. Somebody say, damn, bro, you putting a whole made-up story together. How am I putting a whole made-up story together, nigga? These are facts. What's made up? Nusky getting killed and Lil Durk leaving him? How that's made up? 051 Melly even said it. 051 Melly even said it. It was him and another nigga who ended up killing Nusky. And Lil Durk was present. 051 Melly said it. How is that made up? Or is it made up that Lil Durk was the reason that his brother got killed? Because he was dissing everybody in Chicago. Think about it. Who the fuck did his brother have problems with? Who the fuck his brother had beef with? Throwing all these goddamn parties up and down Chicago and never been touched. Come on, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? You feel what I'm saying? See, you just like them other niggas. Like, you want a nigga to be one of them bloggers to tell you some shit that you want to hear on some shit. Like, yeah, Lil Durk, he this. Lil Durk, yeah, he really whoop, whoop. Nah, fuck that shit. Lil Durk ain't about none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of these bloggers who come up here and want to start choosing sides. King AK-47, the reason why he rides Chicago dick so goddamn hard is because motherfucking, what's that nigga name? Street News TV, SNTV. SNTV really, not, I ain't gonna say put him on, but SNTV really gave him, you know what I'm saying, really, like really put him under his wing type shit. You feel what I'm saying? And these are the niggas that SNTV gonna vouch for because they all Chicago based. You feel what I'm saying? So whenever King Von and Quanah Rondo got first thing he did was he bashed Quanah Rondo and he gave King Von and his man props. Nah, fuck that. King Von, you came out there swinging like a reckless madman, blind in a motherfucker, not knowing, underestimating shit in the South, my nigga. Then you fucked around and get popped. RP to you. You know what I'm talking about? But you can't fault Quanah Rondo or his man, my nigga. Quanah Rondo man was just protecting the bag. You feel what I'm saying? But first thing everybody do, they gonna run down on Quanah Rondo. Then they run down NBA Youngboy. Tell me, man, you did this shit over a female, my nigga. If you really look at the whole beef, my nigga, everything started because of King Von anyway. You made a whole song with Youngboy. Then after you made a song with Youngboy, my nigga, you gonna just diss this nigga for no goddamn reason. And because he didn't respond to that diss on your live, then you wanna go behind his back and start fucking with one of his bitches. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then when niggas in NBA Youngboy count started riding with NBA Youngboy, now you feeling some type of way. Now you talking about when you see Quanah Rondo, you gonna slap him. Come on, man. Somebody said love from Palm Bridge. Hey, man, go on drink your smoothie, man. Shit, what kind of smoothie that is? I like them little smoothies. Oh, what you talking about? Lil Durk is true. You know what I'm talking about? Another thing too, bro, like how the fuck you gonna propose to this woman when you was the cause of all these lives and shit perishing and shit? You lost your brother. You lost Nusky. You lost Von. You lost all these niggas in the hood. And you trying to rebuild a life with a bitch. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, I guarantee that shit ain't gonna last long. That bitch cheating on Dirt like a motherfucker. I know she is. Somebody said, where was Dirk energy? Bro, Dirk is not built like that. You can be the weakest nigga ever. Dirk ain't gonna fuck with you, bro. He gonna make some money. He gonna dish you, make some money off some record sales, make a little post, may even tweet some shit just to get people attention. And that's it, bro. He ain't, bro, come on, bro. Dirk ain't, man. Dirk is selfish. He ain't worried about nobody but his goddamn self. And that damn bitch that he just proposed to. Nah. It's not even that, bro. It's not even that. Okay, look, the video with the Indian Red Boy, bro. It was a nice length. It was a good length video. The reason why I'm not making no money off of it is because YouTube is not giving me money off of it. Like, YouTube is not allowing me to monetize certain videos. And the video is not allowing me to monetize are the videos that I got my most views on. So if you can't monetize your videos, my nigga, you're not making shit off of it. You feel me? But all my videos that are monetized are the videos with the least amount of views. I feel like this shit is rigged. I don't know. You feel what I'm saying? Some videos to say I'm demonetized. In other videos, it says as restricted, which is like another way of saying I'm demonetized. But a lot of my videos says as restricted. Like the Indian Rib Boy, as restricted. Uh, yeah, a lot of my videos, bro, just say ad restricted, really. And that's how you really make money off the ads. You know what I'm saying? Which is the form of monetization. Monetizing. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, that's just their way of, I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? My man Real Tune TV, he fucked around and made his first 10 bands off of YouTube. I don't know how the fuck he did it. They not letting me. They not letting me to be that. They not letting me be that great. You know what I'm talking about? If I can at least make a band off this shit, nigga, you see my face every day. But yeah, man, so back to this whole shit I've been trying to talk about, man. This whole shit is crazy, bro. This whole shit is crazy, man. This whole shit is crazy. And as far as hip hop wise goes, man, I feel like they pushing the agenda. You feel what I'm saying? They pushing the agenda, bro. Like, think about it, bro. The generation of hip hop is not that old. It's the you talking about the views? Well, first your subscribers got to be up there. If you gotta at least have 1,000, at least 1,000 subscribers. Once you got 1,000 subscribers, then you can get monetized. After you get monetized, you get paid off of your views. You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, let's say you only got 1,000 subscribers and you got 1 million views. Even though you don't have 1 million subscribers, you still get paid because you got 1 million views. It's all about your views now. After you able to monetize your videos, it's all about your views. How many views can you get? How many people gonna watch this shit? The more people, depending on how long your video is, depending on how long they watch, it just get more money. You know what I'm saying? So let's say if 20 people watch your whole video and your video is 10 minutes long, you get paid more for those 10 heads that watch the whole video versus the selected few who only watch on only a certain parts of your video. But overall, you still get paid for the views in general. Hey, I sure appreciate that, bro. The most underrated, real nigga shit. And say, do ads affect it? No, the ads don't affect it at all. In fact, whenever, let's say, for example, let's say you watching my video and the ad pop up, my nigga, and you skip the ad, right? In order for you to skip the ad, you gotta watch certain parts of the ad in order for you to be able to skip it. Or if it's an unskippable ad. Long as you go through the ad and you after the ad you watch my video, my nigga, boom, money's dropping off. Money's dropping off. You know what I'm saying? Or there be some times where my video might be monetized, but I might not get an ad right away. You know what I'm saying? Whether you watch the ad or not, because my video is still monetized, I still get paid for that view. You know what I'm saying? But back to what I'm trying to say though, right? You know what I'm saying? The hip hop and everything. So yeah, people can choose how many ads they put in the video. Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm trying to say, so hip hop got an agenda. They pushing the agenda. Everybody know that shit. The generation of hip hop is not that old. It's not that old. If you look at rock and roll, if you look at punk rock and roll, hard metal, country, pop, and all this other good shit, right? Everything is still the same. Country singers still singing about love and heartbreaks and being at bars. People who singing that hard metal rock and roll shit, they still yelling. But pop music, they still singing the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Falling in love, dancing, getting fucked up on a certain degree. You know what I'm saying? But hip hop, rap, is the only thing that changed so quickly, drastically. And you got to look at the audience for rap and hip hop. For example, we went from what you hear is not a test. I'm rapping to the beat. You went from doing that shit, hopscotch, breakdancing, to hip hop, to now gangster rap in the 90s, to now it slowly changed in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? We went from gangster rap in the 90s to now this 2000 type wave, early 2000s. Chingy, Ja Rule, he was the man back in his day. Now you know how them niggas rap. You feel what I'm saying? It was a lot different from the 90s and it was a lot different from the 70s. And then you got this drill shit. You feel what I'm saying? Now we in this wave of this drill era. Everything, everything around is like that. I mean, come on now. How the fuck do Drake go from I just hope that you miss me, girl, when I'm gone, to saying make a right, bust a left. It's not a check over stripes. That's what I like. Like Drake, how the fuck you go from that to this? You feel what I'm saying? And you're not even a drill rap. But the thing that you saying, my nigga, I can read between the lines. You talking about checks over stripes. That's what I like. That's what we like. I'm not a threat. I'm not a threat. Man, if you shot, man, she ready like Shaq, man. Come on, bro. Like, and like everything is like that now. Like Chicago started this shit, and then you got niggas in New York on that shit. Then you got niggas in Florida on that shit. Niggas in Atlanta on that shit. Niggas in Texas on that shit. Mississippi, Alabama, South Carolina, North Carolina. Yeah, all these niggas on that shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how big of a effect they got it. You know what I'm saying? They got it on. California, ever since the 90s when the gangster rap came out, California already been on that type of, you feel me? But now California want to start dissing the dead now. California went from saying enemigo to ops now. You feel what I'm saying? Look at the effect that the Chicago drill shit had on everybody. And I feel like they used Chicago. Hey, what's up, Miss J Monet? Every time I see you, I'm gonna acknowledge you. What's up, family? She been there from the jump. She been there when I made my first 1,000 subscribers. Anyway, though, right? Uh, like how do everything just go from just like goddamn? But I really feel like they use Chicago. You feel me? All these niggas dying in Chicago, bro. Now it got to the point where people ain't even looking at Chicago no more. Everybody from Chicago is either dead or locked up, bro. Niggas ain't even looking at Chicago no more. Everybody's focusing on Florida right now. Florida's really big. Florida and New York. New York, they acting ass. Niggas actually pissing on grave sites, trying to get niggas out the ground over there in New York. Then you got niggas in Florida, my nigga, like this ace shit and some more shit. Come on, bro. They, you know what I'm talking about? And then O-Block, everybody want to talk about O-Block, because really everything started with Chief Keef. You know what I'm saying? So the first hood that anybody ever knew, the first projects anybody knew about in Chicago was O-Block. You feel what I'm saying? Now it got to the point where O-Block ain't even finna be O-Block no more, my nigga. You feel what I'm saying? They finna come and they finna tear that whole motherfucker down. True story. I hate to tell it to your O-Block fans. They finna come to that bitch, they finna tear that bitch down. You feel what I'm saying? They finna tear that bitch down. You got niggas who jamming NBA Youngboy walking around the O-Block. Like, that's how less of a threat O-Block is now to the whole community surrounded by it. You feel what I'm saying? Everybody from O-Block, they dead and gone. The whole Get Back gang. I told everybody, whenever King Von died, nigga, GBG is over with. They done for. They out of there. Ain't no more Get Back. Matter of fact, O-Block has never been a offensive neighborhood. O-Block never been offensive. They only been defensive. That's why they call themselves GBG, Get Back. That's why come they form GBG, Get Back gang. Because they only move whenever they oppressed. They never was the oppressors. They only move whenever they being oppressed. You know what I'm talking about? That's why they formed the Get Back gang. You do something else, we're gonna get back. That's just all. That's just how it is, how it was. You feel what I'm saying? Had to get KI out the way, cause KI was causing damage and shit. Matter of fact, KI supposed to have been the motherfucker who killed OD Perry. Killed the nigga and took his gun. And King Von ain't from the O. King Von ain't from the O-Block. You know what I'm saying? Try to dig up Pop Smoke casket. Real talk. This shit crazy. They push an agenda. So look, think about it like this here. Let's just say, right? Now, these are not facts. This is just my opinion. Now, let's say we're in the 70s, all right? You got these black folks. They listen to this, you know what I'm saying, the Sugar Hill shit. Okay. I see where it's going. We got these people over here in California. California, that's a bad place. Compton, all this other good shit, gunshots, all this shit, right? Let's see if we can get these motherfuckers over here to influence a whole nation. Let's just see where it goes. So we're gonna give you this thing called the gangster rap in the 90s. Okay. Gangster rap come out, we see the influence that it got. So now I see on how I can manipulate and control people by influence from these certain neighborhoods and areas and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? After the 90s, after the gangster rap era played out, after the 90s and shit like that, my nigga, people wasn't so big on that gangster rap no more. That's how come the 2000 really made a quick change. You know what I'm saying? Went from going right third to doing the Harlem Shake and all this other good shit. You feel what I'm saying? The little dance thing was the dance thing was going for a good century. No, not century, decade, my bad. Was going for like a good decade, a good 10 years, from 2000 till 2010. And I want to say even after 2010, that nigga was doing the motherfucking what that shit called? Not the jerk, but some other shit. Like niggas was still dancing after 2010. 2010, 2011, 2012. I want to say I left the scene. I went to the pen at 2013 or some shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? So after that, that's when after 2013, my nigga, when I came home in 2017, my nigga, that's when I started to see this. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started to see the drill. So I really couldn't get into the music that was being played from 2013 till 2017 was because I was gone for all that. You feel what I'm saying? I was still on that black and gold shit. I was still on that Drake, that Versace, Medusa head on me like I'm Illuminati. You feel what I'm saying? I was still on that shit. So when this drill shit came out, I couldn't really just jump into it until I found out that this drill shit really had a story behind it. Then that would caught my attention. Cause now the shit that they talking about is not just them saying some shit. These shit really have stories behind it. Then that's when I got into the drill shit. But just seeing the influence that it had on the whole nation. It went from Chicago to New York, from New York to the whole East Coast, then to the South, from Florida to Georgia, South Carolina, Texas, Louisiana. Like, damn. He said it seemed like the engagement came because if she is his wife, she can't testify against him. I could be wrong. What you talking about, family? Talk to me. Tell me what you're talking about exactly. Tell me what you're talking about. What's that nigga name? Hernandez? Aaron Hernandez. Aaron Hernandez took the stand. She wasn't expected to testify against him, but because she took the stand, she was able to testify against him if she decided to do so. But because that's your wife, you know what I'm saying, she's still able to testify against you. She's still able to. You know what I'm saying? But I think the reason why he made her his wife is because he's selfish. You know what I'm saying? He really loved that girl. He really loved her. He really want to marry her. He really want a future with her and all this other good shit. But before you try to start a new life with somebody else, my nigga, take care of the damage that you cause of other lives first. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know. That's just me, though. That's just how I feel about the situation. I don't like Dirk. I can't stand the nigga. But yeah, the whole situation is fucked up, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like they got agenda type shit. They got these rappers wearing dresses and nails being painted on some gay shit and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So now if you have kids, just imagine what type of wave your kids gonna be on. And Instead of cheating on bitches with that homegirls type shit, they're gonna be cheating on that bitches with the homeboys. And keep in mind, Boondock said it first. Boondocks, I'm telling you, bro, Boondocks got some truth to it, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So if I ever get a chance to, I wanna be able to pull that up, show y'all this shit. That shit really be crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I'm back, y'all. My bad. Yeah, but yeah, they doing that shit now. You know what I'm saying? They doing that shit now. But yeah, man, that whole shit is crazy, though. Basically, the agenda is to push a negative narrative to the people who listen to the most popular. Yeah, it's a younger audience. Yeah, it's the younger audience. But it's the black audience, though. You feel what I'm saying? It's the black audience. You know what I'm saying? That's all a form of controlling the population. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's just how I feel. It's all about controlling the population. You feel what I'm saying? Whenever Young Thug came out with some dresses and shit like that, A$AP Rocky started modeling dresses and shit. It wasn't enough niggas wearing dresses. The gay population of the black community wasn't all that high, so fuck it, let's kill them off now. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring out this drill shit now. You feel what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Let them niggas kill each other off. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna go on for like a good 10 years. Like a good 10 to 15 years. Really longer, but as far as this drill shit, good 10, 15 years. And Lil Durk ain't got a long run. Lil Durk and Lil Baby, they ain't got a long run. They ain't gonna run too long. True story. Nah, what happened was, look, I'm gonna tell y'all the facts. What happened was, whenever them niggas try to break into Lil Durk house, okay. Whenever the niggas try to break into Lil Durk house, my nigga, Lil Durk was the one who had the gun. Lil Durk was the nigga who shot. Lil Durk was the one who was defending. But because he is a felon, right, he already got possession of a criminal possession of firearms and etc. So whenever the police came, India, I'm about to say Indian real boy. India was the one who took the charge, but she the one who took the rap. You know what I'm saying? Because Lil Durk was the one who said, look, they try to break into my house, so I try to defend my property. Nigga, you still go to jail because you ain't got no business in possession of a firearm anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So to save his ass, India was the one who said, yeah, I was the one who started bucking. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm a thoroughbred street nigga, bro. You can't tell me a female with no resume pull out a gun and just started bucking instantaneously. Come on, man. Stop it. What about that nigga? What's that nigga name? He was a battle rapper. He off of Wild or Not. Hitman, some shit like that. Yeah, Hitman. Hitman, he was gone somewhere else. His girl had a gun in the house. She don't have no resume. She not about that life. It's okay, boo-boo. But Hitman, she said, I think somebody's trying to break in my shit. Hitman said, hey, go over here and get that toolie. Get that gun. Defend yourself. You know what I'm talking about? When you get a gun, my nigga, and you never, only a very selected few people who able to get the gun and able to use that bitch when they never even used it before. Only a very few able to do some shit like that in that circumstances. Whenever she got that gun, she had the opportunity to buck at them niggas. But she froze the fuck up. And she ended up getting shot in the head. Thank God she made it. You feel what I'm saying? That's the same situation, the same scenario, damn near same person. Ain't no way in hell you can tell me India just pull out a gun and start bucking like that. Come on, man, stop it. Yeah, facts. You know what I'm saying? What India did was nothing wrong. It was some real shit. But I'm just saying though, India wasn't doing all that damn bucking. She wasn't doing that. To be honest with you, bro, I won't be surprised if the case had already been settled. As far as with Lil Durk and the Atlanta situation, I won't be surprised if the case already been settled. You feel what I'm saying? But according to the outlets and everything else, he's still going to court for all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you go into court for like big cases like that, like it been some time, like let's say for example, if you in a county and a nigga is fighting a murder case or a nigga fighting attempted murder or a nigga fighting like a crazy ass aggravated assault with a deadly weapon type case, my nigga, it's gonna take some time, you know what I'm saying, for them to prosecute that case. You feel what I'm saying? But in between time, you're gonna have court dates. You're gonna have little small court appearances here and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna just give you reset after reset after reset though. But it takes time for some shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? But it been a while now. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they should be taking their case, they should be taking their case on the court. You feel what I'm saying? But I already told people, you know what I'm saying, my personal belief, I feel like he gonna just blame Vaughn any fucking way. Vaughn is dead anyway. You gotta tell the motherfuckers I wasn't shooting none of that. It was Vaughn. It was Vaughn, you know what I'm saying? They shot at the Vice Lord, nigga. It was, I don't know whether they charged him with attempted murder or aggravated assault with a weapon, but the nigga ain't die. You know what I'm saying? But I think it was Vaughn. It was Lil Durk Vaughn. It was Lil Durk Vaughn. I want to say it was another nigga though. I think it was three niggas. You know what I'm saying? But we only know about the two famous ones, of course. Of course, he gonna bang that shit on Vaughn, bro. He ain't finna. Come on, bro. Think about it, bro. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way in hell they gonna let that nigga make it. And if they do let that nigga make it, then they gotta let Lil Tim make it. You know what I'm saying? They would just blame Vaughn. You know what I'm saying? He dead anyway. You feel what I'm saying? They tried to say that they blame Vaughn for KI murder, but in actuality, Vaughn killed KI. Vaughn left his probation office that same day. Right when he left his probation office, he went straight over there and he did that issue. So when the law was called up to him for another situation, he told 12 that I was at my probation office that day. And whenever a murder occurred, my nigga, they never have the exact proper time on exactly when it happened. They only go off an estimate. You feel what I'm saying? So if somebody called the police at this time, then we're assuming that this shit took place at this time. So around this time, where we use at? I was at my probation office. All right, so shit, that sounds valid. That seems legitimate, I guess, type shit. Yeah, of course they can't. Yeah, of course they can't blame him. Hey, but shit, yeah, dog. See, yeah, I'm gonna fuck around and drop a video on that right there. I know I caught a lot of attention, turned a lot of heads on that one, so I'm finna go and drop a video on that one about the kenneka Jenkins case. That shit was crazy. I'm gonna get out all the evidence, all the receipts and everything. I'm gonna fuck with y'all on that one.